you agreed upon your verdict?
We are.
Do you find the accused guilty as charged or not guilty?
Guilty.
Silence in court.
And is that the verdict of you all?
It is.
James Alexis Carter, the jury has found you guilty of espionage and of the systematic passage of information to a foreign power. Information inimical to the safety of the Queen's realm. Your crime is the more heinous in that you came to this country as a child, a refugee. You enjoyed the advantages of an education at one of our most famous public schools, followed by graduation from our oldest university. To all intents and purposes, you are an Englishman and have been trusted as such. But you have chosen to betray this trust. You will go to prison for 25 years. Take him down.
The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 parts by Blackmail, starring Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena. Episode 1, Spring in the Air.
One, 2, 5, 1, 2, 7. Ah, yes, Paul Mettold Antiques.
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Good afternoon. Actually, I wanted to see Mr. Mettold.
I'm afraid he's engaged with another customer at the moment. Is there anything I can show you? I'm his daughter.
I see. Well, I really wanted to ask his advice about some Chippendale.
Oh, that's my side of the business. Father deals more with objets chinois, jade, rugs and that sort of thing. What's the problem, Mr...
Wainwright. Charles Wainwright.
Ah.
Not exactly a problem, just some stuff my aunt wanted to have valued for insurance purposes.
I see. Well, I'm afraid we don't do much in the way of valuation. I could give you an idea of market prices if you're thinking of selling, but for insurance purposes it would be better... Oh, here's Father now.
And some jade. And yet again, a mess of junk called some jade. But the real deep lime green. Ah, well. Yeah. However, I'll keep my ear to the ground and let you know.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Father, this gentleman wanted to see you about a valuation, Chippendale. I was just explaining to him that...
Oh, good afternoon. You're in good hands with Elena, sir. I'm not a furniture man.
There are a couple of Oriental rugs as well.
That's more my line of country. Get that, dear, will you?
Right.
Now, Mr...
Wainwright. I'm from the firm, Mettold.
What firm is that, Mr. Wainwright?
The firm. You know damn well what I mean.
I know so many firms. Sotheby's, Christie's, Harrods.
Don't play the idiot, Mettold. Your daughter will be back in a moment. Where can we talk?
You seem to be coping quite well here. The only thing is I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm talking about a spring.
Season of the year? Or the sort we have in chairs?
Look, perhaps you'd rather come along to the office. Say 9 o'clock?
What office is that?
The same one. The gaffer's.
The gaffer? I see. Perhaps we'd better go into the back room. Elena, take over for a moment, will you? We won't be long.
There's no point in playing hard to get. You may be the Meisterspringer, but the rate for the job is still 10,000. Tax-free, of course.
Meisterspringer be damned. I retired years ago.
Retired? Oh, no, you'll never retire. The man who got Kapchenko out of the Lubyanka under the very noses of the KGB.
Ancient history. And it shows how little you know about things. That was long before the KGB. It was the NKVD in those days.
All right. How about a dozen back over the Berlin Wall? Not to mention Bela Lugosi out of the neck in Budapest. The day before his execution was set, wasn't it?
That was Bucharest. And it was Bela Augusta. Since you're trying to flatter me, you might as well get your facts right. The answer is still no. And the name is Paul Mettold Antiques, and no longer the Meisterspringer Escapes. I worked well for your government, Mr. Wainwright, and I've earned my quittance.
I think my father wants you to leave, Mr. Wainwright.
What?
I don't normally eavesdrop, but on this occasion I have, and I do understand what you're saying. Now, will you please go?
I'm sorry, Miss Mettold, but I have some very private business to discuss with your father, either here or somewhere else. Now, if you'll please excuse us...
I don't know whose messenger boy you are, but you can tell them that if my father is subjected to this sort of annoyance again, we shall make an official complaint.
I doubt it. Your father knows perfectly well who I work for, Miss Mettold. I'd be inclined to let him speak for himself if I were you.
He has spoken, and so have I. We've told you the answer is no. Now, please go.
Yes, I think you'd better, Mr. Wainwright. Thank you for the offer. No hard feelings or anything like that, but I retired from that business many years ago. I'm an old man now.
Many years ago? Mettold, the last job you did was in March, 4 months ago. And it wasn't for our government or any other government, was it? No, it was for yourself. Jebby Wilkes, the diamond heist in Hatton Garden, nearly £2 million worth of uncut stones and not a single one recovered. You got Wilkes out of Dartmoor, over the wall, off the moor, and onto a slow boat for Brazil, for which you were paid £50,000.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do.
You're accusing my father of being a criminal.
That's right. And in the criminal vernacular, we've got him banged to rights over a barrel, haven't we, Meister Springer?
Absolute nonsense. If you had, why hasn't he been arrested?
It's what we call a Damocles in the business, Miss Mettold. Something we keep handy to hold over somebody who might not be cooperative in the future.
You mean blackmail?
If you like, yes. A sort of blackmail. A little anonymous tip-off over the telephone to the yard, and nature takes its course.
But for that tip-off to be of any use, it would have to be backed by proof, wouldn't it?
Which you don't have, mein Freund.
Oh, but we do. Fingerprints all over the steering wheel of the car in which you took Wilkes to Plymouth.
What, me? Leave my dabs on a job? Oh, no, Mr. Wainwright. I wouldn't pick my own nose without gloves when I'm working.
Not your dabs, Meister Springer. Hers. You were driving for Daddy that night, weren't you, Miss Mettold?
Rubbish. How would you even recognise my fingerprints?
Very easily. We have a rather wider collection than the police of those that might be useful. Yours cost us £35 for a Waterford sandwich glass.
What?
Don't tell me you don't remember selling it. I thought not. Well, what's it to be? Holloway's no place for a young and beautiful lady of delicate upbringing. Not these days.
All right, Wainwright. What's the proposition?
No, Father. He wouldn't dare.
Oh, yes, he would. Or rather, his boss would. They run a special dirty tricks course up there, and the gaffer is an honours graduate. All right. But 10,000, I used to get more than that in the old days. You can go up on that a bit, can't you?
Father, no. You can't just knuckle under like that.
I know when I'm beaten, my dear. I won't put you at risk. All the talking, all the teaching I gave you, and you take your gloves off to light a cigarette or some such damn fool thing.
I didn't. Anyhow, you were supposed to wipe off... Oh, damn you. Go to hell your own way.
Highly strung, like her dear mother. And the money I spent on her education. Rodine yet. And it didn't do a thing for her. Very well, Mr. Wainwright. What country?
This one.
This one? Spring a customer out of one of your own nicks?
Precisely.
I can save you money. Just ask for him.
Well, the government wants a certain person out of jail and out of the country quickly and quietly, without appearing in the matter at all.
Something in his morning porridge that disagrees with him.
No. They are emphatic on that point. He's to go out on the hoof, fit and well.
The police, the prison authorities, they're involved in it?
Absolutely not. The matter is so delicate that it has to be done authentically. If you, I, or anybody else is actually caught on the job, we're out on our own.
Interesting. Which prison?
Wormwood Scrubs.
It's not exactly a pushover. I mean, it's not like the old days when the villains used to slide over the wall into Duquesne Road, stroll along and have a pint in the local and then stroll back again. Who's the gent we have to waft?
Carter.
James Carter, the spy?
Yes.
But you only sent him down last year, for a quarter century.
Precisely.
And now you're wanting to spend 10,000 of the taxpayers' money to spring him?
Yes.
That you British have the nerve to call us devious. All right, so we get him out. What do you want done with him then?
Your contract ends when you hand him over to me at a safe house.
And where will that be?
I'll tell you that nearer to the date.
The date being?
Between the 18th and the 22nd of this month. We have to liaise with a ship in that 4-day spread, and our timings aren't final yet. Progress reports will be required, of course.
To you?
To me, by phone. I'll give you an ex-directory number. Always call from a random telephone box, never the same one twice, and certainly never from your own number. Call sign, Razor, response, Buckle.
I'll be wanting a small advance for expenses.
Here's 500 in tenors. You better check it.
You don't believe in straining things, do you? I used to get 10% in the old days.
Sorry, that's all they gave me.
Who's they, by the way?
Come on, Mettold, you should know better than that. I get my orders from the gaffer and I pass them on. That's enough for me. Who sits on his neck, I do not know. Nor do I want to.
So I worked for that vulture for over 20 years without finding out who his boss was. I know he's not answerable to MI5 or to SIS.
How do you know?
I know, that's all. I'll tell you something, Wainwright. There have been times when I've had my doubts about whose side he was on, whose side I was on since I was working for him.
That's all too esoteric for me. I just draw my modest salary and hope in the fullness of time to claim my even more modest pension.
Well, I wish you luck. Can I offer you a drink before you go?
Not if it involves meeting your daughter again.
What?
Please, no offence. She's no doubt very charming and certainly very, very beautiful, but I don't think she took to me.
Oh, she's like that with everybody at first meeting. But she's a very sweet girl, really, when you get to know her.
Oh, I'm sure she is. Well, I must be going. Here's the number. Memorise it, please, and then destroy it. Late afternoon or early evening is the best time to catch me in.
Good. Very well, I'll see you out. I'll call you the day after tomorrow, about 5.
Who's that?
That you, Benson? It's Methold.
Come in, quickly. Right, let's get the door shut. That's better. Well, well, you haven't changed much. Come on through.
Thank you. Anybody else here?
Only the ever-loving and God forbids, and they're all in bed. Get you a drink?
No. Now, listen.
You haven't got a car parked anywhere nearby, have you?
Of course I haven't. I walked from the tube.
Oh, that's a ticket. The old Bill's been as busy as bleeding bees round here lately.
Now, listen, I haven't any time to waste. The apparatus I left with you after the Wilkes spring, where is it?
Down my place in Chelmsford.
Oh, it would be.
You wouldn't expect me to keep it here, for Christ's sake, would you? I haven't been turned over yet, but there's always a first time.
Well, get down there tomorrow and overhaul it thoroughly.
Yeah, the cylinder may be a bit flat now.
It will be. Get a new one. Any sports shop, the kind they use for scuba diving, okay?
Yeah.
Now, who have we got in the scrubs at present? Reliable.
God, not the scrubs. It's as tight as an Aberdeen wallet nowadays. Dogs, lights...
Aren't they all nowadays? But it's been so long since there's been a good old-fashioned spring that maybe we'll take them by surprise.
Maybe, but gives me the goose pimples. You can't even count on bent screws these days. They all belong to Rotary and carry the plate on Sundays. Rehabilitation, not retribution now. I was talking to a villain the other day.
Shut up, Benson, and listen. I want to get detailed instructions into the client, telling him exactly where to be and at exactly what time.
Well, that's not going to be easy for a start.
Oh, no difficulty, provided that everything is properly coordinated. Now, let's come back to my first question. Who do you know in the scrubs at the moment?
Offhand, Martin, Compton, Brisley... No, he's out now. Yeah, just the two for certain, Martin and Compton.
Which would you recommend as a contact man?
Well, Martin would never grass on you, but he's as thick as a plank. Compton, bit doubtful. Intelligent enough, but he goes religious when he's doing Bird Padres Red Band, all that.
All right, Martin, then. Do you know if he has visitors?
Well, he's married. His old woman drops in on him.
Do you know her?
Just a wave to.
Could she be trusted to take a message in?
I think so, provided it wasn't too complicated and you made it worth her while.
£50. Now, this is all she'll have to do. She'll be provided with one of those gents' handy toilet kits. You know, soap, toothpaste and brush, talcum powder, shaving brush.
Oh, yeah.
That's a permissible gift.
Not half permissible and encouraged. Cleanliness next to godliness in the nicks of today. Yeah, no aftershave, though. The cons drink it. And be careful of the talc. That's tested for happy dust.
It will all be clean. Less the shaving brush. That will contain a miniaturized two-way radio.
Two-way? In a shaving brush?
Oh, nothing remarkable about that. All Mrs. Martin will be required to do is to put the pack in for inspection when she arrives at the prison. Then, when it's been passed, she gives it to her husband and tells him to pass the brush to our client.
Will he be expecting it?
No, he won't, but he'll certainly recognize it for what it is, and he'll know how to operate it. We're dealing with a professional.
Well, what does he do? Stick the brush in his ear hole and walk round waiting for somebody to call him up?
You're least bearable when you're trying to be humorous, Benson.
Sorry.
Actually, you're partially right. He holds it to his ear, certainly, but as a sensible man, he will do that when he's locked in his cell at night.
After dub-up time, I get it. Neat, if it works. Japanese, I suppose.
No, as a matter of fact, my country can take the credit for this one. Polish.
You don't say.
Well, that's it for now. I'll be here tomorrow night with the toiletry, And I'll want you here with the ladder and the launcher.
Sure, I'll drive down first thing in the morning. Who's the client, by the way? Anybody I know?
James Carter.
Blimey. A real don, that one. You're not serious, are you?
Very serious.
Well, well. Now, funny thing, I was talking about him to a geezer who's just come out only the other day. Educated bloke. He's working in the library now. Carter, I mean.
Is he? Well, now, that'll help quite a bit. Right, lights out. Then see if the street is clear before letting me out.
Come on, you herbs! Back to your flowery dells. Dab up! Dab up!
What do you want, Martin?
Book, sir.
What, you? Didn't know you could read. It's too late now. Why'd you come at a proper time?
I guess a break, Mr. Ashcroft. It's the only chance I got to get along to the library, me working in the kitchen and all. I'll finish this
Go
one.
on then, make it snappy.
So...
Move yourself, you
Bastard.
Hey, Carter!
Sorry, closing time.
Oh, I don't want a bleeding book. I've got something for you.
For me?
What? This. Coming by special delivery per favour of me trouble and strife.
A shaving. I see. Oh, thank you. A present from an unknown admirer. Very much obliged.
They wouldn't be having the odd pinch of snat on you by any chance. Only me tin's dead empty.
Oh, tobacco. Yes, I think I can spare you a thin butt. Here you are.
Oh, it's all right. Hey, up, knock it. Here's a bloody screw back again. Yeah, OK, I'll take this one.
Pilgrim's Progress. Well, I'm sure you'll find it most interesting.
Come on, move yourselves there, back yourselves. Up it, Martin, or you'll be on report.
Yeah, Mr. Red.
Get a move on, Carter. You should have had this place banged up 10 minutes ago.
Very good, sir. Library key, sir. Will you take it?
Take him to the key room, man. I've got all this landing to do yet.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Come on! You're like a bloody lot of sheep! Dead ones! Move! Move!
Now then, who'd be sending me in a shaving brush, and why? If it's a gizmo, let's just see if it has a reverse thread. I thought so. Oh, very ingenious. Who's on the other end of this, I wonder? Wait for lights out. I think it might be wise. And there it goes. Right. Fixed frequency, of course. Should be a switch. Got it.
Calling. Do you read? Blue button to transmit. Over.
Receiving your strength 2. Over.
Identify yourself. Over.
Sergei. Pass your message. Over.
Listen in at 10 minutes to 9. Out.
Well, I'll be damned. Good old KGB. I wonder which one that was. Sounded like a Ukrainian. Or perhaps a Pole. Maybe a trap, of course. Let's see what their next transmission brings forth.
What? Oh, blast. Wait a minute, Daniel. Yes, who's that?
Governor.
Oh, yes, sir. Come up. 6 o'clock in the morning. What the hell's he doing out at this hour? Morning, sir. You're up early?
I called you several times during the night before, too. All I could get was back shortly on your answering machine. What the devil have you been doing? Oh, that's a comfortable little pad you got here.
Not bad when I get time to use it.
Point taken. Well, what's the position?
We made it last night just after lights out. He's had the full briefing.
Where were you calling from?
Car in the parking lot of the Hammersmith Hospital next door.
I see. So?
It's fixed for the night after tomorrow. Lock-up time is at 8:30, and there's a lot of yelling and confusion. Carter has about 10 minutes between locking up the library, handing over the key, and then getting back to his cell.
Go on.
He'll slip out of a service door alongside the kitchens, into the yard, and make his way to the wall, right opposite the spot where the Meisterspringer will be parked. Mettold will shoot a ladder over.
How?
A highly ingenious invention of his own. A sort of compressed air rocket that takes a fine wire ladder right over the wall. I don't understand how it works.
How long is all this going to take?
6.5 minutes. We've timed it. Mettold reckons that Carter won't be missed for 15 minutes or so. Then there'll be a hoo-ha and they'll search the prison. With luck, that'll take another half an hour, by which time he'll be in the thick of the West End evening traffic. Then through the city, onto the A20, Ashford, and then the slip road to Dungeness.
It sounds all right, in theory. You clear on the rest when you get to Dungeness.
Arthur Moulton, fisherman. Hut on the foreshore, 100 yards short of the nuclear power station.
Correct, go on.
Mettold delivers Carter to me there. We board Moulton's fishing smack. He hands it over to a French fisherman off the Farn bank under cover of darkness before dawn.
Right. And then?
The Frenchman lands us on the coast east of Le Havre, where we'll be met by somebody.
Yes. Charlton.
Charlton? Oh, now, look, Gaffer.
Oh,
I told you I'm not going to work with that fellow again. He made a cock-up of the tilling job and damn near landed me in a Lebanon nick.
I said cool it. You'll work with whoever I order you to. Now, Charlton will take you to the next safe house in Le Havre, from which you will embark on a certain ship for Hong Kong.
Hong Kong? But Carter's booked for Russia.
There's been a change. Hong Kong is your destination.
I don't understand that.
Oh, because Carter's a Russian, really. Karlovich. But born in Shanghai. Went back there, too. Did you know he worked for Chinese intelligence for 5 years, until he turned double and leaked everything back to Moscow? Well, the Chinese rumbled him in the end, and he was lucky to make it back to Mongolia, half a jump ahead of Mao Tse-tung's hit squad. After that, he was sent to England, where we caught him moleing into the secret communications centre in Cheltenham. Are you with me so far?
More or less.
Right. Now, our smartest operator in the Far East was a chap named Billingham. You probably know him.
I do. The Chinese caught him in the act last year.
Exactly. And he got 30 years rice kanji for it, poor devil. We want him back, Wainwright. And the Chinese are willing to do a deal. Carter for Billingham.
A Greville win.
No dice. Oh, we could exchange Carter for somebody held by the Russians, but not for somebody held by a third power. It's not allowed under international law.
So?
So it's got to be a deal of which our lords and masters in Whitehall know nothing. Clean hands. But Carter and Billingham are exchanged secretly anyway, in Hong Kong. You see?
I see. Pretty bleak for Carter.
It couldn't be bleaker. Well, that's no skin off your arse nor mine. The point is that Carter believes that he's going to Russia, and is a very happy man because of it. He'd better continue to believe that, or you'll have trouble. Lots of it. He's only human, and he'd rather have all of his carcass in a British nick than half of it on a pole outside the gates of heaven in Old Peking.
We'll never get away with it.
Oh, this is the firm, Wainwright. Difficult, dirty jobs done immediately. Impossible, dirty jobs take a little longer. And if you don't like it, you'd better know it was Carter who shot Billingham. Poetic justice, really. Right. Well, I'll be on my way, since you're obviously not going to offer me a cup of tea. I'll advise Dungeness and Charlton that the balloon goes up the night after next, and things will be laid on accordingly. Best of luck, Wainwright. You're going to need it.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Mettold. Benson, I said not to ring here. What? How do you know? Is he quite sure? All right. Yes, thank you. Damn. What on earth do I do now?
What the hell? Who's that now? All right, I'm coming. Hello?
Wainwright, open the door. Hurry, will you?
Who's that? Miss Mettold? What are you doing here?
Just open the door, please.
It's open. Come on up.
I know it's late, but get some clothes on. Carter's out and all hell has broken loose.
For God's sake, it's tomorrow the spring takes place.
Father had to put it forward 24 hours. They were moving Carter to Parkhurst.
Where are they now?
Out in the blue somewhere, with half the Russian embassy on their tails.
What?
Father's trying to shake them. Then he'll make for your safe house. Dungeness, isn't it?
That's right. Look, I don't like this.
You don't think I'm exactly loving it, do you? I tried to stop you, dragging that stupid old fool back into this beastly business. Don't stand there goggling like a castrated frog. Get some trousers on. I've got a car outside. Will you come on?
Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena in The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 episodes by Barclay Mather. Paul Mettold was played by Cyril Shapps. Carter was Graham Blocky. The gaffer, Ronald Baddeley. Benson and Clerk of Court, Arnold Diamond. Martin and Jury Foreman, Peter Aker. Prison Officer, William Hope. And the Old Bailey Judge, John Forbes Robertson. The Meisterspringer was produced by Graham Gall and directed by Caroline Raphael.
I tried to stop you dragging that stupid old fool back into this beastly business. Don't stand there goggling like a castrated frog. Get some trousers on. I've got a car outside. Will you come on?
The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 parts by Barclay Mather, starring Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena. Episode 2, Spring in the Dark.
It would be raining, of course. Where's the car?
The other side of the square. This way.
Now, suppose you tell me what happened exactly.
I've told you all I know. Apparently, dear Papa had it all fixed for tomorrow night when he got word that Carter was on the point of being transferred from the Scrubs to Parkhurst. So he had to move things forward fast.
Why the devil didn't he let me know?
He tried to, but he couldn't get an answer on your telephone. Nor from your disreputable boss, the gaffer. So in desperation, he rang me to get a message to you. Here's the car.
Well, it's really very good of you, Miss Mettold. I mean, in view of your disapproval of the whole affair.
Disapproval? That's the understatement of the year. Make no mistake, Mr. Wainwright. I'm not doing this to oblige you or my father. I just want to catch up with him in order to drag him off your wretched assignment altogether.
I see. Well, at least I know where I stand.
Look, you're the only one who can take me to your so-called safe house. So we're uneasy fellow travellers for the moment.
Look
and
out! That bastard tried to ram you.
Tried to? He did. Well, at least that confirms it.
Confirms what? Hey! He's turned. He's on our tail.
Naturally. I hope you've got your seatbelt tight. I'm going to shake him.
You're shaking me at the moment. Could we have a little adagio in the accelerando? This happens to be Oxford Street, not Brands Hatch. Oh, my God.
Sorry. You'll have to grin and bear it for a while. If I don't lose him here in town, he'll have us cold on the motorway. Hang on. I'm going to make a right turn.
You can't! It's a one-way street! Oh, Jesus!
Hang on again. Another right-hand turn. And another. And finally, another.
What the hell do you think you're doing? We're back on Oxford Street again.
Exactly. And he overshot the mark the first time, unless I'm mistaken. And now he's chasing his own tail in circles like the Ouslam bird. Can you see him?
No, thank God. Ease up now, please. I wouldn't want to repeat that in a hurry.
What's the matter, Mr. Wainwright? Women drivers bother you? Or just women?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, just wondering. Bachelor, aren't you?
Look, if you're trying to provoke me...
I've succeeded, haven't I? All right, I was only pulling your leg. Keep your eyes skinned behind, will you? I'm going to cross Blackfriars Bridge and do a bit of weaving along the New Kent Road, just in case.
Now perhaps you'll tell me who these people are.
Russians from the embassy, if they're the same lot who tried to get father.
But the operation has been kept strictly between your father and ourselves.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't know and I don't want to know. All the old man said when he called me was that he'd got Carter over the wall as planned, but he'd been jumped by the KGB. There was a scuffle in the hospital parking lot. He got away and thought he'd lost the pursuit. He asked me to get in touch with you and tell you he was making for Dungeness by another route.
All right, that accounts for your father. How come they're chasing you?
I didn't know they were, for certain, until these apes tried to ram us. Although
what?
There was another car in the mews as I left. They could have been watching. Then followed me to your place. Now you know as much as I do.
It's academic at the moment, anyhow. He's back on our tail again.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Dipped headlights, near side one a bit on the skew. Yes, it's him, all right. Now, please, no more of your skid-pan tactics. You'll either pile us up, or we'll have the law after us as well.
All right. So what do you suggest?
Keep going as we are. He's not making any attempt to overtake us.
Not now, maybe, but when we get out into the country onto a lonely stretch of road...
We'll deal with that when it arises.
Oh, yes?
I'll put a couple into his radiator as a last resort. That's if he attempts to cut us up.
Put a couple of what into his radiator?
Bullets, for God's sake. What the hell do you think? Chocolate eclairs?
Have you got a gun?
I'd hardly be suggesting a shoot-up if I hadn't. But I hope I won't have to use it.
Well, that's something. Oh, damn this rain. It's coming down heavier. How are things behind us? Can you see him?
Not at the moment. A couple of cars seem to have slipped in between us. It's just a glare of headlights through the rain.
I wonder how many there are in their car.
One beside the driver, and I think there's a couple in the back.
Wainwright. Hey, wake up.
What? I wasn't asleep.
You've been snoring your head off for well over an hour. Take a look behind you, will you? I think our friends are sneaking up on us.
Yes. Yes, I think you're right. Where are we?
Romney Marsh, a few miles from Rye.
Lord, nearly there. I must have been asleep.
Right, hang on. Nice straight road. I'll have another shot at losing them.
Oh, not again. Look, I know these parts. Couldn't I take over for a bit?
Not likely. You may know the roads. I know this car. It's mine, specially souped up for me for rally driving. Anyhow, if you're going to do a Wild West act with that gun of yours, you'll need both hands, won't you?
You're crazy. There's a bend ahead. Look out! Take your foot off, you fool!
I know this car. Specially souped up for rally driving. I wouldn't trust you with a donkey cart. Are you all right?
I think so.
Then you're going to have to get out quite quickly. It stopped on the road just above us. Turn the lights off.
Oh, God, it's all water.
Of course it's all water. We're in the ditch. Follow me. We might have a chance in the dark. Oh, damn, they've got torches. Russian's all right. This way. Along the ditch. If they catch us in the beam of the torches, freeze.
We're going back the way we came.
Exactly. I'm hoping it'll fool them for a few minutes. Another couple of 100 yards and we'll risk crossing the road. There's some gravel pits the other side, with a camp of sands just beyond them. Oh, no. The law is on its way. That's all we needed.
Well, at least they'll howl up our Russian friends, won't they?
Not for long. They'll wave their diplomatic immunity flag at them.
They can't, not here. Russian diplomats aren't allowed to move more than 25 miles from their embassy without special permission. I'd have thought you'd know that.
Yes, of course I know that.
Liar.
Come on. Let's move while they're licking their pencils. Keep your head low. Right up the bank. Oh, no.
What on earth's the matter with you?
I've lost a shoe in the mud.
Just not your day, is it, Wainwright? Well, you can't go back to look for it.
I know that, for God's sake.
You'll just have to play hopscotch until we're over the gravel.
Very funny. If it hadn't been for your blasted father, none of this would have happened.
Who blackmailed him into it in the first place?
Oh, come on, don't stand there arguing.
You haven't an answer for that, have you? Well, now you listen to me. I'm not going another step with you until we've had an understanding.
You're at liberty to leave any moment you choose.
I know I am.
Though how you're going to get off the marsh is another matter.
I could go back and collect my car.
Oh, could you now? And what will you tell the old Bill? That you were down here to pick mushrooms? You'd be whipped inside on the dot, and you'd be getting the full treatment by Special Branch and MI5 within the hour.
Then I shall walk out. I haven't been chump enough to lose one of my shoes.
Touché. Come on, let's be sensible. I'm sorry I was rude. Actually, I'm very grateful to you. Now, I suggest we get a move on. I think we're about half an hour's walk along the beach to the safe house.
I can arrange for you to be run back to London quickly. Then all you have to do is to report your car stolen tomorrow morning.
Ingenious. All right. Pax for the present. But I have every intention of pulling my father out of this. By the scruff of the neck, if necessary.
By all means, his contract finishes as soon as he delivers Carter here anyway. Now, let's get moving, shall we?
Ow! This damned graffle.
Here we are. That hut, behind the line of boats. You'd better wait here out of sight until I see what the form is.
Okay.
Who's that?
From the gaffer.
Yes. What do you want?
I have to meet somebody here.
Who?
Is your name Moulton?
It might be. What's yours?
Look, I've had enough sodding around for one night. Let us come in out of the rain. All right. Come on.
For this relief, much thanks. Oh, this awful rain.
Hey, he didn't say nothing about a woman, and he didn't say tonight neither. I suppose we'd better come in. You look as if you've been through it.
We have. Car accident.
Where?
Oh, it's all right. So quite some distance from here.
Thank God for that. Anything ever happens along this stretch, the law makes for here like homing pigeons. How come you've turned up tonight?
Something unexpected happened and we had to put it forward 24 hours. It shouldn't make any difference. Same arrangements.
Oh, by God, it makes a difference. It's all laid on for tomorrow night. How do you think I'm going to whistle up the frogs now? It takes time, mate.
Well, we'll just have to hole up here until tomorrow, won't we?
What do you think this is, the Ritz? This is the lot. One room, just what you can see. Open house during the day. People dropping in to see if we've got any fish to flog. The law sniffing round after backdoor Pakistanis.
Oh, look. While you two are arguing, have you any objection to my sitting by the stove? I'm frozen.
All right, just for the moment.
Oh, thank you. You're a darling.
It's all right. But you can see the position I'm in. Getting here after dark, straight onto the boat and away, that's one thing. Sitting around here all day, that's asking for trouble.
Couldn't we lie low on the boat during daylight tomorrow?
Not a chance. There's only the wheelhouse and the fish hold. That's open to the sky. The boat will be hauled up on the shingle in between tides anyhow. Shh. Car coming. Get behind them nets in the corner. Who's that?
All right, Arthur. Only me.
Oh, you, Mr. Meadow. Just a minute. Here. This is a bit of a cock-up, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is, my friend. And I do apologize. No doubt your honorarium will be increased slightly to make up for any inconvenience you may be put to. Oh, what a night. I hope the others will be along shortly.
We're here already. Only just.
My
but
dear.
We're here.
Oh, what a relief. And you, Mr. Wainwright, have been so worried. But what a state you're both in. What happened to you?
Didn't you see any cars on the road?
The police, you mean? Yes, I did, but they were busy with some chaps who'd skidded into the ditch.
Look, the urgent thing is that this chap can't take us off tonight because he can't liaise with the Frenchman, and he can't accommodate us here tomorrow. We'll have to go somewhere in the meantime. When we've got Carter on the boat, you can push off back to town with your daughter.
But you must take them off tonight, Arthur.
I can't, I tell you. I've just explained to this bloke.
I don't give a tinker's damn what you've explained. I'm telling you what you will do. You'll embark this gentleman and the 2 passengers I have in my car, and you'll get underway immediately. And you can stooge up and down in mid-channel until you're able to make contact with your opposite number.
What do you mean, 2 passengers? There's only Carter.
I had to bring somebody else along also. It's all right. He won't give any trouble.
Stooge up and down in mid-channel and then fetch up off the farm bank 24 hours later? There's 2 full tides in between, for Christ's sake. I'll be swept 30 miles each way, twice. And if the weather breaks...
Just a minute, Moulton. Come on, Mettold. Who's this other man?
A Russian. I'm afraid I don't know his name.
But why bring him along?
Well, I could hardly leave him there. It would have caused a certain amount of comment.
Leave him where?
In the parking lot of the hospital. He stumbled on us in the dark, and I had to deal with him.
Father!
He pulled a gun, and I had to get in quick. A karate chop to the side of the neck, rather harder than I intended.
You mean he's dead?
Oh, yes, very. It was him or me. I'm extremely sorry about it. I'm even sorrier about Carter.
Oh, God. What about Carter?
Well, in dealing with the Russian, I had to let go of the anchor line to the ladder, and Carter came down on his head. rather heavily.
What?
Oh, he's all right. Just concussed. Well, there you are. You know the lot now. These things happen. At least we have Carter.
And you're proposing to ship a stiff on my boat? Oh, no, you don't.
Now, come on, Arthur. Don't make difficulties. There should be no problem about this at all. A couple of heavy weights when you get about 12 miles out.
I won't do it. I won't do it, I tell you.
Which means I'll have to leave him on the beach. Here. And that would bring an awful lot of law around. And you wouldn't want that, would you? Well, you know, one thing leads to another, and they start delving into things best left undelved, and, well, all sorts of skeletons begin to stir in the cupboard.
Look, I've done you well in the past.
And been very well paid for it, as I'm sure you will be in this case.
Just a minute, Methold. Who'll pay?
All right, you'll pay. What's the difference?
I've never had nothing to do with murder.
Murder? Nonsense. Self-defence. Come on now, move. Get him out of the car and onto the boat.
Oh, God, why did I ever get mixed up with you? I'll have to go and wake Mogger up. He's sleeping on the boat.
Right, away you go. The sooner you're off, the sooner I'll be clear of this area, and all the better for you.
You can say that again.
I think you have a few questions to answer, Methold.
Not now, my dear fellow. Now, listen. I think perhaps Moulton is right. He'd better go straight across and land you just to the west of Calais. There's plenty of deserted beach there. It shouldn't take him more than 3 hours on full throttle.
And what then, might I ask? I was supposed to be landed to the east of Le Havre. The French fisherman has been briefed by our contact man as to the exact spot. I don't even know the safe house on that side until I meet him.
I see. Well, I can supply a safe house in Calais itself. Le Couvent, Elena, remember?
Of course, that would do.
You need to be safer than this dump.
It is. But let me remind you that this is not one of my safe houses. My place will be a real home from home. You can rest there with an easy mind. Meantime, I'll report to Gaffer, and he can put your contact man in touch with you. How's that?
Well, it could work, I suppose. All right. How do I find it?
You won't on your own. Or if you did, you'd never get in without being vouched for.
Stop talking in riddles, Methold.
Elena, she'll have to go with you.
What? Oh, no, you don't, Methold.
Please, Mes Enfants, listen to me. Unfortunately, Elena has been linked in with this now. She's going to need an alibi until things can be covered up and a few strings pulled by the Gaffer.
How do you mean she's been linked in with it?
Oh, come, that's not too difficult. That accident a couple of miles back down the road. 2 police cars, lights all over the place. That was Elena's car half on its side in the ditch, with another car on the road nearby, and a couple of unmistakably hangdog Ruskies being questioned. I didn't spell it out in front of Moulton because he's frightened enough already. I take it they were chasing you and you had a crash, right?
We might have been killed, and a lot you'd have cared.
Oh, I cared, but I had to get past the police without being stopped.
How did you get past?
They were too busy to do more than glance at me and then wave me on. But in the morning, they're going to check the number of Elena's car, and that's it. You do see my point.
I don't like it. Any of it.
You're enjoying this, Father, aren't you? Don't you have any sense of responsibility?
My dear, how like your mother you sound at times. And even more like your mother's mother.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's only us. Right, Mogger. Get them extra 5 jerry cans of diesel aboard, and I'll be wanting 4 lead net weights, the big 20-pounders.
What we be wanting them for, Skipper? We ain't netting this week, are we?
Get on with him. Don't talk so bleeding much. Not too much in front of the lad, gents. He's a little bit simple-like, but you never know.
You wouldn't have such a thing as a spare pair of shoes, would you? I'm afraid I lost mine on the marsh, size 8.
Oh, blimey. I could let you have a pair of old gumboots, size 11. They any good?
They'll have to do, I suppose.
That's them over there. Mogger, for God's sake, don't stand there with your mouth open. Get that damn stuff aboard, will you? She's awash now, but she'll be high and dry in an hour. Get down below and start swinging the flywheel.
All right, Skipper.
That'll keep him out of sight while we get the you-know aboard. I'll want the stiff straight down the fish hold. You'll find a bit of tarpaulin down there and some old rope. Get him parcelled up, but don't put him over till I'll give you the word. Come on now, let's get it done with.
Elena, my dear, I suggest you walk down to the water's edge for a few minutes. Come on, Arthur.
Not me. I'm not touching him.
Stupid fellow. The poor chap can't hurt you now. Very well. You, Wainwright. Here we are. He's in the boot. Carter's under the rug in the back. Right. Up you come. Up. Oh, he's stiffened already.
Do you mind?
Not squeamish too, are you? Got him? Right. Away we go. Lucky fellow, Wainwright. You've got gumboots. I'm ruining a rather expensive pair of shoes. Arthur, lower the rope, will you? He'll haul him up, then we'll go back for Carter.
How badly hurt is Carter?
Well, I must admit he came a hell of a crack down on his head, poor fellow.
He's not dead too, is he?
He certainly wasn't the last time I looked at him. Anyhow, see for yourself.
No blood? That doesn't mean to say his skull isn't fractured. He's breathing a bit ropily. Well, at least he's alive.
Oh, it'd take much more than a biff on the head to kill Carter. Take his legs, will you? Good. He...
You know him, do you? I mean, you've met him before?
Oh, yes. Once or twice. Now, you two. Give Elena a hand, Wainwright.
I don't need one, thank you. Now listen, Father, I shall need some clothes sent over and my dressing case.
Leave it all to me, my dear. Money, your passport, everything. You can manage on Wainwright's resources in the meantime. Can't she, Wainwright?
Oh, why not? Why not?
Up you go, my dear. Have as enjoyable a trip as the circumstances allow. I'll make it all up to you later.
Go to hell, you hypocritical old swine.
Yes, just like her, dear Mama. Bon voyage, Wainwright.
Right, you and the lady better get below. Be careful, it's a bit slippy underfoot. You can take that hurricane lamp with you.
Oh, God, what a stench.
Not very pleasant, is it? Go back on deck if it gets too much for you.
Oh, those two. There. Which is which?
Just a moment. Yes, this is Carter. There's no need for you to look at the other one. We'll be getting rid of him shortly. Tarpaulin, yes. Rope, good. Weights. Hello, he's still got his gun. He won't be wanting that any longer.
It doesn't mean a thing to you, does it?
I try not to let it.
Then why'd you do it?
Because at the moment it happens to be part of my job. Now, if you wouldn't mind...
I didn't mean this particular squalid task. I meant the job generally.
Because it is my job. Hold that lamp steady, will you?
Right. How did you get into it?
How does anybody get into anything? How did your father get into his side of the business?
Oh, I know that. He saw himself as a knight in shining armour. He was doing it for his people. At first.
Yes, at first. He's doing it for the take now. You should worry anyhow. You've done all right out of it. Roadine, nice profitable business in the King's Road, expensive clothes, especially souped-up car for rally driving.
You're wrong. It hasn't been like that at all.
Hasn't it? Well, it's nothing to do with me. There. That's done. Wait here while I get our gallant skipper to help me get this up on deck.
Oh, no, you're not leaving me down here alone with that.
Well, a tough Miss Method. All right, come with me then.
Oh, quick, take this lamp. Let me pass, let me pass.
Don't be silly, the poor devil can't hurt you now. I'll be back in a moment.
Out of my way, you bloody fool. Actually, I want to be sick.
What? Oh, Lord, seasick. That's right. Better an empty house than a bad tenant. Let it go. Ugh. Look out. I'm coming too. Miss Meadow, you all right?
Oh, go away, will you?
Willingly, if I could get off this horrible boat. Don't worry, I'm feeling as lousy as you.
I'm glad.
Hey, Monger, take the wheel for a couple of minutes. Hold her just as she is, right into the wind. You all right, Mr. Wainwright?
No, I'm dying.
You'll get over it. Funny motion, this boat, until you get used to it.
Look, we've got to get that fellow over the side.
You telling me? Come on, I'll give you a hand. How's the lady?
You ask her. Personally, I couldn't possibly care less.
Now, that's that thing. Good. Get below now, and you too, miss. You'll be better soon. Monger will be getting the old climates going. Need up some stew. Nothing like a full belly when you got the evos.
Bastard.
Come on, the skipper's right. If you stay up here, you'll be joining our friend in the drink. Now, sit there.
No. Over there, please. Both of you. Where I can see you. Sit down. I said sit.
Carter! Oh, so you've surfaced, have you? There's no need to hold a gun on us.
Yes, I wonder. I surfaced a long time ago, and I've been most interested in your conversation. Sit down when you're told.
Oh, come on, man. We're your friends.
Stay where you are. I warn you.
Look, you've had a bang on the head.
Just give me the gun, OK?
Not another step.
You'll be all right.
I warned you!
Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena in The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 episodes by Barclay Mather. Paul Mettold was played by Cyril Shaps. Carter was Graham Blocky. Arthur Moulton, Michael Kilgareth. And Mogger, Malcolm James. The Meisterspringer was produced by Graham Gall and directed by Caroline Raphael.
Man, we're your friends.
Stay where you are. I warn you.
Look, you've had a bang on the head.
Just give me the gun, OK?
Not another step.
You'll be all right.
I warned you!
The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 parts by Barclay Mather, starring Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena. Episode 3, Can Spring Be Far Behind?
Hey, what's going on down there?
All right, don't worry. It was an accident.
I never had no trouble like this before. Making a bloody Wild West show of my boat.
Push off, Milton. Try and get some more speed out of this tub. We don't want to land the other side in broad daylight.
You can't land soon enough for me, mate. Have we got to put another one over the side?
No, you fool. I told you it was an accident. Nobody's been hurt.
Thank God for that. Mugger, get that throttle opened up another couple of notches.
This poor devil's out to the wide again. You shouldn't have hit him so hard.
I didn't hit him at all. He jumped up and thumped his head on a beam. A hell of a whack. That's what made the gun go off. The bullet went right past my ear.
His head's been in the wars one way and another. Where on earth did he get the gun?
Oh, it's the one I took off the Russian. I left it on the deck.
Very clever.
All right, you needn't rub it in. Oh, shouldn't be long now.
We're there. You better come up on deck. How's the other bloke? Has he come to?
No, he's still out.
That's bloody awkward. Do you think a bucket of salt water over him might help?
No, we do not.
Well, let's get him topsides anyhow. I'll lay him down aft.
Fog.
About the only bit of luck we've had on this damn trip. I'm running her aground as far as I dare. Any minute now, her forefoot will be touching the sand. That means there'll be a few inches of water under the bows. Jump when I tell you. That's it. Jump. Both of you. Right. Here's the bloke. Grab him.
Sweet Steve.
Back her off, Mugger. Move.
Come on, help me with Carter. The water seems to have brought him round.
On your feet, Carter. Oh, that's better. Where are we? Who are you? Never mind that now. Here, get between us. Try to keep on your feet. That's it.
Now what?
You're the guide.
Oh.
This safe house of your father's, what's it called?
Le Couvent. The convent.
You think you can find it?
In this fog, I couldn't even find Calais. Oh, look out! Carter is giving at the knees again.
I can make out a smudge of lights to our left. And a lighthouse flashing to the right. Car headlights. The road. We'd better get onto it.
If we're seen like this, we'll be run in. Ouch! Oh, now what have I bumped into?
Some sort of esplanade.
The fog seems to be lifting slightly, and it's getting lighter.
Gateway here. Chained.
Can you see anything?
Just a minute. Camping Plage Fermé pour Saison. Closed for the season.
Oh, great.
I'll see if I can get over.
It's blasted well raining now. Not that it makes much difference. We're soaked to the skin already. Go on, move, Wainwright, for Pete's sake.
Are you always such a little ray of sunshine? Or are you making a special effort to chop glass? I've torn my pants.
Oh, my head.
Cheer up, Carter. It's not all gloom. Theof has torn his pants.
Hey, over here. I found a chalet and there's a gap in the fence. Come on.
I suppose you realise that we'll be caught like rats if anybody comes along.
That's a chance we have to take, unless, of course, you prefer to stay outside like little orphan Annie. Let's see if my lighter still works.
Hooray, it does. And look, a lovely pile of beach furniture. Pity about the sun.
You ought to take some rest.
Rest? Look, this is absolute madness. The best thing we can do is make
Miss
for like
Methold, the best thing you can do is shut up. I want to sleep.
You can always manage that, can't you?
How typically French. I could do with some typically French coffee. Not to mention a few croissants. Or better still, some bacon and eggs. Hear that, Miss Methold? Miss Methold? Carter! What the hell do you think you're doing? Come away from the window. Oh, what? God, that's the main road just the other side of the wire. You could have been seen by anybody passing. Where's Miss Methold?
Oh, she's gone.
Did she say anything to you? I mean, did she tell you where she was going? Come on, now, think.
How
long ago was it?
It was dark. I don't want to stay here.
Neither do I, but we've got to for the moment. We'll be going shortly.
I want to go now.
I'm afraid you'll have to stay under cover for a bit longer. Now, listen. Listen to me carefully.
What?
Carter, are you listening?
But I'm going to Russia. They promised me.
Yes, of course. But listen to me now. If you're picked up here, it will be back to England, to prison. You wouldn't want that, would you?
I'm hungry.
So am I. We'll go and get some breakfast soon. Hey! Get down!
What?
Oh, my God, it's stopping right in front. Come away!
Wainwright, are you there?
Miss Methold! Where the devil have you been? Why didn't you wake me up before gallivanting off?
Because it would only have started another argument. You weren't doing so well, so I decided to take matters into my own hands.
Where did you get that car?
Never mind about that now. Just get into the damn thing.
Did you pinch it?
No, you fool. I borrowed it from the abbess.
Thank God for that. Being nicked for stealing a car on top of everything else would just about put the lid on it. And I must say that was decent of the old duck.
Don't be disrespectful.
Sorry, but how come? A few short hours ago, we didn't know whether it was Good Friday or Piccadilly Circus.
I was too cold to sleep, so I got up. The fog had cleared, and there was this road sign not far from the gate which said 100 gardes, 5 kilomètres. That put us less than a mile to the west of Calais, so I set out for Le Couvent straight away and woke up the abbess.
Must have been a bit of a shock to the Reverend Mother to see you looking like this.
Oh, she's a very understanding woman. I told her we needed transport, and she just handed me the keys of her car.
I'm hungry. Are we going to eat?
Soon, friends, soon. You mean she's prepared to have us in her convent?
Oh, yes, I told you. She's a very understanding woman. You'll have to be discreet while you're there, of course. I mean, don't go hoofing into the nuns' quarters or anything like that.
Good Lord, no. Could we get some breakfast there?
Everything's laid on. A room for you and Carter, baths, and they'll get our clothes cleaned.
I must say they sound a wonderful crowd of people. How come your father knows them so well? He's not exactly...
Sanctuary is accorded to all who ask for it, irrespective of faith.
I'm not a very devout type, I'm afraid. But I really am most grateful.
Here we are. Through the gateway. Oh, it used to be such a lovely old place, but it's fallen sadly into disrepair. That's the abbess coming to meet us.
Attention! Attention, vite, quick! You get the bloody hell out of it! Upstairs, out of sight. The goddamn fleaks! You know the cops always come in this time for their pourboire. Free drinks. Bastards! Upstairs, the room on the left. Go! Allez!
I suppose you think that was funny?
Don't you? Your face!
You bitch! What is this place?
Oh, innocent type in our midst, eh? This, Wainwright, is what is known as a maison de tolérance.
You mean a brothel?
Not quite. Come on, get Carter out of it and upstairs. I'll explain later.
Thought we'd lost him for good on those stairs.
Yeah.
Let's put him on the bed.
Right. There you go.
Now, Miss Methold, perhaps you'd like to explain.
Don't flap. We're quite safe. This place is allowed to function just as long as the right hush money is paid to the right quarter. The abbess rules it with a rod of iron.
The abbess being the madame?
That's right. She's a wicked old devil, but she holds the OBE.
Are you pulling my leg again?
No, it's a fact. She was in the resistance. Ran a lot of British soldiers back across the Channel after Dunkirk, and she married one of them. In case you wondered, she learned her English in the army.
Honestly? Well, at least the place is warm. We ought to get Carter a dog tie. He's out to the world again.
Help me to get his wet clothes off.
I'll have to get him some others.
Oh,
but first of all, I must get to a telephone to report in.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to tell you there was a telephone message for you early this morning.
A message for me? Here? Who from?
I don't know. Somebody rang the abbess and said, tell Charlie boy that the Beaujolais will be delivered at 11:05, then rang off.
Good. Your father must have got in touch with my people. Somebody will be calling us.
Ah, a code. Knock twice and ask for Alice. Well, I hope the caller has a change of clothes for me and my passport. The sooner I can shake loose from you lot, the better.
Can't say I blame you, but I'd like you to know that I really am most grateful to you.
Well, I'll tell you how you can best demonstrate your gratitude. Just stay away from that stupid parent of mine, will you? He's too old for this sort of nonsense.
I couldn't agree with you more, Miss Methold, but I'm not an entirely free agent. Now, hadn't you better go and find your room?
We're in it.
I thought this was for Carter and me.
It is. And me. I did ask for another room, but business gets brisk later on. But at least we have a private bathroom. Qui va là?
Charlton.
Charlton?
My caller.
I'll nip into the bathroom to be out of your way.
Just a minute. Come in, Charlton.
Hello, Cock. Situation normal. All the buggers muddle as usual. I was supposed to contact you in Le Havre tomorrow.
Yes. There was an unavoidable change of plan at the last minute.
Not blaming you, old boy.
Oh, that's very good of you. You brought anything with you?
Brought anything? Only the sunshine, my beamish boy. I hear you brought your own creature comforts with you. The Meister Springer's daughter, no less.
If you have any revised instructions for me, Charlton, deliver them and then push off, will you?
Well, that's a nice reception after me coming hell for rubber through the night to greet you. Okay, you're to sit tight until somebody arrives. And just for the record, I'm glad that somebody isn't me. I may only be a courier, second class, unestablished, but I am entitled to a little common courtesy.
Spare me the sob stuff.
Oh, well, 'twas ever thus, with you, anyhow. You know, I could do with a Keffy Fiend and a very large cognac.
You sound as if you've had a few along the way already. Have you any money on you?
A few £100. Why?
£50 worth?
You must be joking.
Well, since you're here, you might at least make yourself useful. Take this 50 and change it for me. I've got some shopping to do.
All right. What's the matter with the somnolent gent on the bed? Hangover?
Accident. Landed on his head.
Oh, dropped by his nanny, eh? Poor fella.
Look, do you happen to know a reliable doctor, one that can keep his mouth closed?
Oh, just the old quack who looks after the gals here. Not suffering from a social disability yourself, are you?
Don't be a damned fool, Charlton. I want this chap looked at.
He lives in the town. I'll drop in on him. He's usually quite sober until midday.
Which is more than one could say for some.
Now, that's uncalled for.
Go on, push off. Entrez.
Ah, monsieur. Déjeuner. English breakfast, du bacon and egg, croissant, café, miel.
Thank you, madame.
And now I take your clothes.
What?
For the cleaning.
Oh, that would be most kind. Don't let me keep you, Charlton.
Oh, all right, all right.
Oh, my God, do I smell breakfast? Oh, hello, ma mère.
Chérie.
A dressing gown, s'il vous plaît. Une robe de chambre. This towel hardly preserves decency.
Oui, chérie. One of the girls will lend you one.
You'll have to excuse me in the meantime, Mr. Wainwright. Oh, I'm hungry. Did that chap bring any news? Charlton, wasn't it?
Nothing that we didn't know already. Somebody will be calling on us.
At 11:05? It's that already?
At 10 tonight. Give me Kavars. Disregard the minutes and add 11 to the stated hour security.
My God. Real little Boy Scouts, aren't you? More bacon. I remember Charlton. My father's worked with him before. Didn't think much of him. He drinks.
So do I. More coffee, please.
In other words, shut up. We chaps stick together. That it?
Something like that.
Point taken. Sorry. Then I'm not one of you cloak and daggerers. Oh, Lord, I'm tired. When I finish breakfast, I'm going to sleep solidly for hours on that couch. That's if you don't mind dossing down with poor Carter on the bed.
I'll use the chair. Charlton will be bringing a doctor to see him sometime during the afternoon.
Of course, without an X-ray, I cannot be completely certain, but there is no depression of the crane, the top of the head. So I do not think there is the fracture.
Good. Merci.
Rest. Keep him tranquil. A little light nourishment when he is ready, but no alcohol.
Right.
That will be 50 francs, s'il vous plaît. Merci, monsieur. Bonjour.
But no alcohol, comprenez-vous? That's the devil-rebuking sin, all right. He was as drunk as David's sow.
That makes two of them. Come and have a look through this window.
What is it?
See across the square? That cafe? Table outside?
Our friend Charlton. Yes, I see.
I've been watching him for some time, while you were asleep. He came up here and asked for you. I told him I wasn't going to disturb you. He leered, left that money and went off. And he's been sitting there ever since. He's had at least a dozen drinks in the last couple of hours.
That's slow going for him. Ah, there's our medical friend joining him. That calls for another, I bet. Oh, yes. See? Well, since our clothes are back, I think I'll go out and get a few odds and ends for Carter.
Right.
Mind staying here with him for a while? I'll be as quick as I can.
Miss Mettold.
Mr. Carter, how do you feel now?
I'm all right. Just, a little confused.
Of course. You've had a trying time. You hurt your head, you know.
I remember a car and a boat, I think. Where are we?
We're in France at the moment. Calais.
Where are you taking me?
Actually, I'm not taking you anywhere. I just happen to be here quite incidentally.
Mettold, that's the Meisterspringer's real name, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I wish it was just Mettold. I'm not at all proud of his nom de guerre.
He got me out. Over the wall, I remember that. Then there was some fighting in the dark. But why should Russians be fighting us?
I'm afraid I can't help you there. I know nothing of this business at all. Shall I go down to the kitchen and get you something? Soup, perhaps, something easy to digest?
Oh, no, please, not yet. There are one or two questions I'd be most grateful if you'd answer.
Well, I'll try, but as I told you, I know very little of this affair.
Could you tell me where my clothes are?
That I can answer. They've been taken away and burned. They were rather unsuitable for foreign travel, so someone's out buying you new ones at the moment.
Your father?
No, my father isn't here. Please, Mr. Carter, don't ask me any more questions. I can't answer them. Let me go and get you some food.
Can't answer them, or won't?
Genuinely can't.
It would be ungentlemanly of me to say that I find that hard to believe.
Suit yourself, it makes no difference. I really can't answer. Now, whether you like it or not, I'm going to go and get you some food.
Are we in a hotel?
I suppose you could call it that. Not exactly 5-star. What on earth is happening now? Qui va là?
Attention, ma petite. Prenez garde. The police.
Oh, that's all we wanted.
Oh, sadique. I pay my money to the son of a bitch for the protection, and he does this to me.
Does what? What's happening?
Le chef de police, damn préfet. They search for one criminal, all the rooms, just when my clients have no wish to be disturbed. Quelle indélicatesse! You there in the bed, parlez-vous français?
Ah oui, certainement, madame.
Oh, bien. Not a word in English, comprenez?
Bien sûr.
They look for the roast beef. You, ma chérie,
oui?
Off with your clothes. Into the bed with him.
What on earth?
Oh, vite, vite, vite. You in clothes. English clothes will attract attention. In bed on déshabillé. No Frenchman, even a damn cop. Take much notice there. Quick, quick. Vite, vite, allez.
Did you understand all that?
I rather gathered she wants you to get into bed with me. Without your clothes.
Oh, she may have something there. So if you don't mind... Oh, I'm sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'm really most grateful to you for...
Shh. Be quiet.
Gardez-vous! Regardez, Pépia! You English Pépia! Stiff!
Schwen, Hund! Wait! Hand verlopen!
Ah, Hollandais, stupid!
That seemed to get rid of them. What did he say?
Something rude. In Dutch. It was the first thing that came into my head.
Oh, I admire a quick reactor. Well, I'd better hop out and get dressed again.
Don't you think it might be wiser to stay as we are for a little longer, in case they come back?
A very quick reactor. You're supposed to be an invalid. Now, I'd better get up and retrieve my clothes. Put that light out.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt things.
Don't try to be funny, Wainwright. Throw me that sheet. What do you mean, snooping around like a...
Voyeur, I think is the word you're after. Quite unintentional, I assure you. I was coming back when the law arrived in force, so I waited under cover. I didn't expect to find you in bed.
Never mind what you expected. It's not what you think.
How do you know what I think?
Give me the rest of my clothes. I'm going into the bathroom to get dressed. Just get out of my hair, will you?
So you're Wainwright, are you?
That's right.
Who are you working for, Wainwright?
Let's settle for Thomas Cook, shall we? My brief is to get you to Moscow in time for Old Hometown Week.
And how do you hope to do that?
By ship, I understand. I'm waiting for some detailed instructions at the moment.
I think you're a liar, Wainwright.
You're entitled to think what the hell you like. Oh, no. Not again. What do you think you're doing?
At the moment, I'm pointing a Tokarev 7.62 right at your navel. You're very careless, you know. That's twice you've left it lying around. Only this time I don't intend thumping my head on the ceiling.
And where will it get you?
Far enough, I think, this time. Put your pistol on the table in front of you, together with what money you're carrying, and then get your clothes off. I need them. And watch it, Wainwright. Any tricks, and you're going to acquire 4 navels in a 2-inch group.
Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena in The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 episodes by Barclay Mather. Carter was played by Graham Blockey. Arthur Moulton was Michael Kilgareth. The Abbess, Betty Bascom. Charlton and the gendarme, Brian Smith. And the doctor, Robin Summers. The Meisterspringer was produced by Graham Gould and directed by Caroline Raphael.
And where will it get you?
Far enough, I think, this time. Put your pistol on the table in front of you, together with what money you're carrying, and then get your clothes off. I need them. And watch it, Wainwright. Any tricks, and you're going to acquire 4 navels in a 2-inch group.
The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 parts by Barclay Mather, starring Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena. Episode 4, To Spring or Not to Spring.
No! Don't hit him with that, Miss Methold. Think of his head.
Oh, come on, Mr. Wainwright. Surely you can do better than that. What do they give you to read in British intelligence?
Here, give it to me. That's better. Yes, pretty corny, I agree. I don't know what I'd have done if she hadn't really been there. Thank you, Elena.
That's quite enough of that, Mr. Carter. You know, you shouldn't be out of bed.
Certainly not in front of a lady, minus your trousers. Is that what they teach you in the KGB?
Oh, stop that, Charles. You'll only upset him again. Now, can I trust you two to behave like adults for a few minutes while I go and rustle up some food?
Me? Absolutely. It's this chap who's being childish, waving guns about, trying to pinch my clothes.
6 of one, half a dozen of another. Just watch it. Both of you.
I suppose it's no good appealing to your sense of common decency, Wainwright.
Not in the slightest. We're both in the same business, my dear chap.
May I at least ask where I'm being taken?
I've already told you. Russia.
And I've told you that I don't believe it. I think I'm booked for China.
What on earth makes you think that?
I was fully briefed in prison. I was to be sprung by Metold and handed over to the Russians immediately. Instead of that, I find myself in your hands, and you've been dodging and fighting the Russians all along the way. The only other people who want me badly enough to pull a thing like this are the Chinese. I assume you're not working for the CIA.
You can assume what you like. Only don't try and pull anything as stupid as this again, or you'll be put under restraint.
Do you have any idea what would happen to me in China? I double-crossed them.
I never said anything about China.
Look, tell me frankly where you're taking me, and I give you my parole that I won't try and escape.
Are you advancing that as a serious proposition?
Why not? It'll make it easier for both of us.
Parole in this business? Cub's honour and all that sort of thing? You must think I'm very naive.
No, not at all. My parole would, of course, be backed up by something more substantial than my bare word.
Such as?
Hard cash.
Are you trying to buy me?
Yes.
How dare you? How much?
I'll double what the Chinese are paying you.
How do you know what the Chinese are paying me? And how would I collect it anyhow?
There's a standing offer of 25,000 up for me from the Chinese. That's a lot of money for them. I'll guarantee you 50,000 on your delivering me to a Soviet consulate. That would be paid, for certain, whereas you're running the risk of a little Oriental magic being pulled on you by the other crowd.
And, of course, your crowd wouldn't try any Slavic magic on me. A bit too hairy for me, old boy.
It's a lot of money.
How would I make contact?
Simple enough. I give you a note and you take it to them. We're in Calais, I gather.
Correct.
Good. 172 Rue de Gravelines. The consul's name is Trokarvich.
And once I've tipped my hat to him, what's to stop him launching a hijacking of his own?
I'd be delighted if he did, but there's no hope of that. He's purely consular service, not KGB. You know, bailing drunken sailors out of the Salle de Police and shipping them back home, that sort of thing.
You seem to know a lot about him. Are you sure you're not making all this up?
It's part of my job to know the classification of every major consulate in Western Europe. Both sides.
Well, if he's just an office boy, he's hardly likely to have £50,000 on tap. Shh! We'll talk later.
Here you are.
Oh.
Soup, a chicken, bits and pieces and a bottle of wine. Enough for all of us.
Good girl, we can do with it. Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to wait until tomorrow for your clothes, Carter. Oh, this looks good.
Keep your thieving fingers off that chicken, Wainwright, until I serve it properly.
Well, let's open the wine at least. There's Van der Planck, a couple of these across your chest, Carter, and we'll have you fighting fit again in no time.
Not a very happy phrase in the circumstances. There you are, Mr. Carter. Soup, bread in that basket.
Oh, damn. I'll see who that is. Eh bien. Merci beaucoup. Someone for me downstairs.
Oh?
I'm afraid I'll have to go.
Have your food first.
No, I'd better go. I'll take this drumstick, if I may.
You'd better hurry back, because we're not going to be polite. We're hungry.
I'll be as quick as I can.
Good evening, Wainwright.
Metold, what the hell are you doing here?
Don't blame me, my dear friend. I would willingly be shot of the whole unfortunate business, but fate and your wretched gaffer has decreed otherwise.
What's happened now?
Everything that we would not wish. The police are still investigating the incident on Romney Marsh. They are very anxious to interview Elena. Her car was there also, don't forget.
Didn't you report it stolen?
Of course I did, but they had already found it. Given the mysterious involvement of the Russians, they now naturally want to see her. I've insisted that she's away on business, but they are taking that with a grain of salt. They are convinced that she has had something to do with Carter's escape, so that brings me under suspicion also.
Then why are you over here? This is asking for trouble. You'll lead the chase back to us.
There is that danger, but the gaffer was adamant, you know what he's like. Keep the number of players in the game as low as possible, he says. It was quicker to whisk me across here by private plane than to brief another courier. He has covered my trail, of course, as only he can.
I hope your faith is justified. Personally, I'm beginning to have my doubts of the gaffer's omnipotence. Well, what have you got for me?
First, he has instructed me to put you in the picture, to give you a sit rep.
Skip the jargon, Mettold.
Sorry, I thought you'd appreciate that. Well, you are in the greatest danger at present.
I know that, for God's sake.
You don't know it all. The position has worsened insofar as the British police suspect that you are in this area. They've taken Moulton in for questioning.
What led them to him?
Routine. A check on the movements of all fishing boats in that area. He's out all night and comes in at mid-morning without any fish. He will, of course, have the standard explanation. Engine broken down in mid-channel. They will know he is lying, but they will not be able to prove anything to the contrary. In any case, they've alerted the French police. You were raided, were you not? They were asking for an Englishman?
Yes, that's right.
And that drunken fool Charlton is not helping matters. He is being questioned, together with his pal, the doctor. Either of them could let something slip. So the immediate necessity is to get you onto the ship and away.
The ship being?
The one that was arranged originally, the Skagerrak. Finnish, under a Liberian flag of convenience. She is berthed in Le Havre at the moment, a small but fast freighter, with room for 2 or 3 passengers. Quite comfortable, I'm told.
And how do I explain the presence of a prisoner to the crew?
You don't have to explain anything to anybody. The captain is a most understanding man.
I believe I've heard that phrase used before. Oh, yes, about the abyss.
Yeah, exactly. It always pays to employ understanding people. It saves an awful lot of explaining. Anyhow, Carter will hardly be a prisoner in the accepted sense of the word. Not once you're underway. He can't very well cut and run for it, can he? You'll just have to be careful going through the Suez Canal. Now, here we are. Papers, passport, etc., all in this briefcase, with £5,000 in sterling, US and Hong Kong dollars, in case of emergency.
Clothes?
Those 3 suitcases, 1 for each of you.
3? There's only 2 of us.
And Elena.
Elena? Oh, no, you don't. She's not coming with us.
Mr. Wainwright, please. I thought I'd made that clear. She's wanted.
Not by me, she's not. God almighty, cooped up on shipboard with your daughter for 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, no offence, but
those
really,
are
this
the
is...
gaffer's express orders.
I don't give a damn. I'll resign first.
Resign? While actively engaged upon a specific operation. I'm not a regular member of your rather peculiar department, thank God, but I know enough of its workings to realize that you can't possibly mean that.
Well, I'm certainly not going to accept that order until I've spoken to him.
Oh, do so, by all means. But please, not on the telephone from here. It was bugged by the police some years ago, and I've never been certain that it was completely deloused. You'd better slip out to the call box in town. But be careful. The law is still on the prowl.
Yes. Well, perhaps not. There may be a better way. I have to obey orders, your daughter doesn't. And I don't think she'll like this any more than I. Let's ask her, shall we?
No, no, no! Have you got that through your skull?
Elena, my dear.
Don't Elena, my dear, me, you conniving old varmint. How dare you try to Shanghai me?
If you return to England at this juncture, you'll be arrested.
On what charge?
Fugitive Offenders Act, aiding in the escape of a prisoner. That's just for starters.
They could feel your collar for that, but they'd have their work cut out to make it stick on me. I've done nothing except come along for the ride in order to prise you loose from the wretched business. Isn't that so, Wainwright? Haven't I begged and pleaded with you, grovelled, in fact, not to involve this stupid old fool in this?
I don't remember your grovelling, but I agree that you haven't been a willing participant. I wouldn't be called upon to give evidence, though.
Oh, yes, you would, my boy. I'd subpoena you.
Sorry, not possible. State security.
He's right, my dear. I'm only thinking of you. You could be in a great deal of trouble. And for what? Just for the sake of a pleasant little sea voyage, an interregnum during which the dust would have time to settle and certain things arranged, and you could return to England without a single question being asked.
Thank you. I'll take the interregnum here in Europe. I am not, repeat, not, going on a sea voyage with this fellow and that other pathetic creature upstairs.
Europe is no longer safe. The matter is now in the hands of Interpol, which means that every police force in the West is on the lookout for you.
I'll take that risk. Have you brought me any clothes?
That suitcase there, if you insist.
I do insist. Passport? And I'll need some money.
Mr. Wainwright has everything in that briefcase.
Give it to me, Wainwright.
Yes, but... well, there is something in what your father says.
perhaps we'd better take a long, cool look at things.
Give me my passport, Wainwright.
Oh, give it to her, give it to her. I know what she's like in these moods.
Let me see. Yes. Yes, this is yours.
Thank you.
Money? It had better be in sterling, hadn't it? Would £200 be enough for the moment? I shall have to account for it, so I'll want your receipt.
The money is my responsibility. A father has his obligations. I can let you have £400 now, Elena. Then you must let me know when you require more.
How kind. Look, Wainwright, I'm sorry if this is gumming up the works for you, but I'm damned if I see why I should go swanning off to the Far East with you on this preposterous caper.
As your father will confirm, I've already flatly refused to take you with us.
Oh, had you now? Just as a matter of purely academic interest, might I ask why?
The very idea of being cooped up on a small ship with you appalls me.
Right. You can bring my suitcase upstairs, Wainwright. I want to get decently dressed. I'll see you before I go, Father. You're going to have trouble with Carter, Wainwright. He's convinced that you're taking him to the Chinese.
I know.
He'd rather give himself up and return to prison in England. There's always the chance of an exchange in the future. Whereas with them, well, there's no future. I can't say I blame him, do you?
The apportionment of blame is not part of my duties.
Oh, the age-old excuse. Ours is not to reason why. We carry out our orders, and to hell with moral responsibility. Doesn't that worry you?
No. Now, look, you're out of it. Unsullied, spotless in the clear, so just shut up, will you? And let us moral lepers wallow peaceably in the ordeal. I don't think you're particularly well qualified to sit in judgment anyhow. Your father is not such a Simon Pure.
You're damn right there. But you know my opinion of him.
No, I don't, and I'm not interested. Here we are.
Oh.
I'll dump the case and leave you the run of the room to change, and then...
The light! Quick!
Where the hell's the switch?
What on earth happened? Oh, here it is. Oh, your face.
Never mind my face. That was Carter. Came out of the room and off like a rocket.
Good for him. I hope he gets clean away.
He won't get far. Damn. I thought I was safe leaving him with the door locked and no clothes.
He's a professional, and he's getting desperate.
Son of a bitch hit me with a bottle.
It's no good you charging after him. You're dripping blood everywhere. Come and sit down.
Oh, leave it alone, will you? I'll attend to it myself.
Sit down and let me have a look at you. Go on, sit. It's not quite as bad as it looks. Lots of blood, though. You're going to have a peach of a black eye. You'll live, Wainwright. I expect you joined the service for the excitement.
Go on. In there, Mr. Carter, please.
Damn you, Mettold.
Now sit down and be sensible. I hate pointing guns at people. So theatrical. I caught him on the stairs, Mr. Wainwright.
Right, Carter, you've asked for it. You'll travel in handcuffs from now on.
You haven't got any handcuffs. Go to hell, a lot of you.
He's really not a good traveller, is he? Get ready to move, Wainwright. We haven't much time. We must leave for Le Havre. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Look, Wainwright, we were discussing something a little while ago.
But not any longer. You put period to that with a bottle.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. But I didn't know it was you. I was desperate, somebody unlocked the door, and I just busted out. I apologise to you also, Miss Mettold.
It's quite all right as far as I'm concerned. I wasn't clobbered. I'll go and see if I can get some iodine and a plaster. And now, please, no more nonsense while I'm away from either of you.
Well, what about it, Wainwright? The offer still stands.
Look, be careful what you say in front of her. Those two are watching me like hawks.
The daughter's on my side already.
I wonder. I don't think she's on anybody's side but her own. She's going anyhow. That just leaves Mettold. He's taking us to Le Havre. Hang on, be sensible, and don't try to make another break, and I'll see what can be done when we get there. That's the best I can do.
Why Le Havre?
You and I are supposed to join a ship there.
What ship?
I don't know what ship. We work on the need-to-know principle. They tell me as little as they possibly can, and then only at the last minute.
Well, where's the ship supposed to be going?
As far as I know, Russia.
I wish I could believe you.
Make an effort.
What about my clothes?
Mettold's bringing them.
I suppose you couldn't get them for me now, could you? I feel a complete bloody idiot sitting around in this towel.
No chance. You'll have to wait until somebody relieves me. Just a minute. Oh, hello, Mettold. This chap's clothes.
I have them here.
Thank God for that. Here, give them to me.
Voila, this also. A bottle of the best Armagnac. with the compliments of the abbess. I had the devil of a job to talk it out of the mean old termagant. I think we'd all be better for a small one.
What's going on now?
Ah, my dear, just in time. A stirrup cup before we part company. I wish I were not leaving you here unchaperoned.
Oh, quite right. Never leave your daughter unchaperoned in a brothel.
Here you are, Helena, my pet. Gentlemen, we've had our differences and misunderstandings, our doubts and our difficulties. But I really feel that all of them are about to be resolved.
Oh,
I feel...
God, no speeches, Father dear. Your health, everybody.
What the... Where on earth? God, my head.
Save your breath, Wainwright.
Carter? Where are we?
Don't pull the idiot boy on me, you louse. We're on a ship, and well, you know it. You Mickey Finn me.
I Mickey Finn you. Don't be a fool. Oh, God, my head. What happened?
You tell me. The last thing I remember was your pal, the Meisterspringer, dispensing Armagnac.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. Must have gone out like a light immediately afterwards.
Nembutal. Tasteless. Hits you like a bomb. I've used it myself on occasion. Never thought I'd fall for it.
But he had some too. Same bottle, didn't he? So did Miss Metal.
They appear to. Very convincing. They're good. But I think we've just got to accept that we were fitted up.
Isn't there a light? Where's the damn switch? Oh, blast. Can't see a thing. Where's my lighter? We seem to be in some sort of cupboard.
The paint locker from the stink. Well, at least I've got some clothes on, though I'm damned if I can remember dressing.
There should be a porthole or something.
There isn't. I surfaced before you, and I felt all round the place. There is a door, but that's obviously bolted on the other side. Your pals have done it on you, Wainwright.
I wish you wouldn't keep on saying my pals. They're no pals of mine.
Your erstwhile employers, then.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. They're certainly not my employees either, erstwhile or present.
All right, act the innocent all you wish. You've just cleared something up, though. You're not a British agent.
Have I ever said I was?
No, you haven't. But the beautiful Elena has. She told me you were a government agent in charge of the whole operation, assigned to the task of getting me back to China.
If she said that, she was talking through her hat.
Oh, no, she wasn't. She was deliberately putting up a smokescreen in order to confuse us both, to avoid the possibility of our getting our heads together and doing a deal. No, you're not an agent, Wainwright, British or otherwise. You're far too inept for that. Do you know what I think?
No, and I'm damned if I care. Shut up, Carter, will you? My head's aching.
So is mine, but it's still functioning. I think you're the fall guy in all this.
You're probably so terribly right. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
No, bear with me for a moment. There may be a way out for both of us. Metold, the Meisterspringer, is a freelance, working for whoever happens to be paying him at the time, right?
Right, if you insist. What does it matter anyway?
No, it does matter, don't you see? He's been engaged by the Chinese to get me back there. He carried out his own specialized part of the task, the actual spring, very cleverly, hoodwinking me into thinking it was the Russians who were getting me out, thereby ensuring my cooperation. But the Russians got wind of it and tried to intervene. And what promised to be a smooth Meisterspringer operation became a wild cock-up. I land on my head and become hors de combat, the timing is thrown out, the rendezvous is missed, and so on and so on. The police on both sides of the channel are alerted, and things have to be played ad hoc, don't you agree?
I neither agree nor disagree. I'm just excessively bored by the whole thing.
As well you ought to be, poor chap. My guess is that you were subcontracted by the Meisterspringer merely to get me across the channel and onto this ship. You also are a freelance. Though not in the same league as him, if you don't mind my saying so. I bet you haven't been paid yet. Am I right?
Mind your own business.
I thought not. You haven't been. And as things stand at the moment, you won't be. In spite of everything, Metold has fulfilled his contract and got me onto this ship, which, without a shadow of doubt, is bound for China. So he will collect. But you won't.
Oh, carry on. Don't mind me.
My future may be a bit murky, to say the least, but so is yours. You've outlived your usefulness, Wainwright, and you'll be dropped over the side somewhere when we're on the high seas. Then you'll no longer be a threat to him, and he'll have saved your fee. Crafty old Meister Springer.
Do you do conjuring tricks, too?
I don't like the fellow, but one can't help admiring him. And his right-hand woman. Both very cool, and they always finish right side up. But there's still a chance of snatching the chestnuts out of the fire. So what about it? If you and I are sensible.
Shh! Somebody here.
Ach so, mein Herr. You wake up, eh? Mein Gott. I don't see two drunken boogers all my life. We got to put you here because the French cops, they got long noses. And we don't have the license to carry passengers, see? All right, now, though. No more cops, pilot gone, and we're past the harbor buoy. Now all set for hell on the way.
Where are we bound for?
There and back. How do you say? To see how far it is. You don't ask me questions like that. I am only chief mate. You ask the skipper. Maybe he tell you. Maybe. Come now. He wants to see you.
Welcome aboard. I am Captain Oli Kyer, skipper and part owner of this little packet. Home port, Helsinki, Liberian flag of convenience. Please, sit down. I bet you are wanting a drink like nobody's business. What's it to be? Scotch? Cognac? Akavit? A little bowls, perhaps.
Water for me, please. A large jug of it.
And for me.
Water? Certainly. We even got that. Thank you, mister. Please, tell the steward to send in some coffee.
Jawohl, Herr Kapitän.
English, damn you. How many times I got to tell you, mister? We got Finns, Poles, Germans, Swedes, Dutch. Hell of a job to keep track. I don't care what bloody language they speak as long as they all stick to one. Everybody at sea chop a bit of English, so that is best. Well now, sorry about the paint locker, but that way we don't get too many questions. I'll put you in a nice comfortable cabin now. Let's see, you're Mr. Wainwright, no?
No.
So, you're Mr. Carter, right. Any questions?
Yes, the $64,000 one. Where are we bound for?
I would like to know that myself for certain, Mr. Carter. We are under charter, see? Cleared for Vladivostok, but we may be diverted 2 or 3 times on the way.
Vladivostok, Russia.
That's right.
But we've got to go right round the world to get to it.
Yes, hell of a trip. But that's not my business, mister. I don't ask questions. I go where the charterer tells me. All right by me as long as I get paid. Half on signing, half on completion. Bonus, if I can save some time on the contract.
What are your orders regarding me? Us, I should say.
I don't have any. You are just passengers put on board one dark night. You stay on board until I do get orders to put you ashore somewhere. Maybe a little way on, maybe a long way. But we try to make the voyage a pleasant one, eh? Are you Mr. Wainwright? You got any questions?
Not me. Like you, I go where I'm sent.
That is the best way. Excuse, please. Yes? Okay, I come. I am wanted in the radio shack. So many goddamn languages, I got to be my own operator. Coffee is coming. Help yourselves, and after that the steward will show you to your cabin. Oh! Sorry.
By God, you'll be sorrier before you're finished, Captain Kyer. How dare you? You, Wainwright. You cooked this up with my father, didn't you? Had me drugged and put aboard.
Me have you put aboard? I'd rather travel with a cargo of bitch cobras. Well, Carter, how do you explain this development in your scheme of things?
I can't, Wainwright. But I think perhaps you can. Just whose side are you really on?
Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena. in The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 episodes by Barclay Mather. Paul Mettold was played by Cyril Shaps. Carter was Graham Blockey. Captain Kyer, Henry Stamper. And the first mate, Jonathan Owen. The Meisterspringer was produced by Graham Gall and directed by Caroline Raphael.
You cooked this up with my father, didn't you? Had me drugged and put aboard.
Me have you put aboard? I'd rather travel with a cargo of bitch cobras. Well, Carter, how do you explain this development in your scheme of things?
I can't, Wainwright. But I think perhaps you can. Just whose side are you really on?
The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 parts by Barclay Mather, starring Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena. Episode 5, Promise of Spring.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Mettold.
Please don't apologise, Mr. Carter. I knew it couldn't last long.
What couldn't last long?
The one bit of privacy I've been able to find outside my cabin.
We're prisoners, Miss Mettold. I'm afraid we must expect to be watched.
Yes. The captain takes his duties very seriously. Whenever I try to sunbathe, I see him studying me very closely indeed through binoculars from the bridge.
Do you indeed? So that's why it's shirt and shorts and diesel fumes down at the stern. Hardly the perfect Mediterranean cruise.
But still privacy, up till now.
I'm sorry. I'll go.
Oh, forgive me, that was rude. I haven't a lien on the sun. And I don't want you to go. Do sit down if you can stand the fumes.
Thank you. Actually, I was trying to keep out of Wainwright's way.
Getting in your hair, is he?
He's never out of it. I still don't really understand his motivation.
You can count me in on that. Whatever it is, I can't stand the man.
Half the time he seems so unsubtle, naive almost. After Calais, I thought he was working for you and your father. That it was your father who double-crossed him. And then when you turned up on board, I realised that it must be the other way round.
I'll survive. And as for my blasted father, he's the prime cause of this unholy mess. I wonder if you know the whole story of what lies behind it all.
I wish I did.
Well, I'll tell you for what it's worth. Father, dear, in spite of a promise to me to keep clear of this sordid business, was contracted by the Russian embassy to spring you from Wormwood Scrubs.
Yes. That's what I was told originally.
He took a thumping advance on the job, and then he was blackmailed by Wainwright into springing you a day earlier.
Who is Wainwright working for?
Your guess is as good as mine. He told my father that he was a British agent.
You say blackmailed. What was Wainwright's hold?
I don't know. Something personal. He wouldn't tell me.
And why would the British want to spring me from one of their own prisons?
Why, indeed. The whole thing's absurd. I think he's no more a British agent than you are.
I guessed that some time ago. But I didn't know who he was working for. It begins to look like the Chinese. I've just been hoping.
Hoping what?
Hoping against hope that he might have been telling the truth. That he might be delivering me back to Russia. But I knew in my own heart that I hadn't a chance. Sorry, I've no right to burden you with my woes.
Now listen to me, Mr. Carter. James, isn't it?
James, yes. Sergei once, but that's a long time ago.
I'll settle for James. I don't give a damn for your nationality. I loathe your politics. And as for your profession, well, it makes my flesh creep. Is that quite clear?
Yes.
Good. I realise that you've been played a dirty trick, and that my father is largely responsible. He's taken money from both the Russians and the Chinese to get you out of prison, and now he's dumped you onto this ship with Mr. Judas Iscariot Wainwright. And what's more, he's dumped me, his own daughter, onto the bloody ship, too. All right. That puts me on your side. If there's any way I can help, I most certainly will.
You mean you're prepared to help me?
I must admit that at this point I can't see much hope, but yes, I am.
But there is hope, there is. If you're really willing to help.
I've just told you I am.
Then listen. Tomorrow we arrive at Port Said. All I need is for a note to be delivered to the Soviet consulate there, telling them I'm a prisoner on board.
Yes. I see. Oh, but wait a minute. Just suppose that Wainwright is telling the truth and you're booked all the way to Vladivostok. Mightn't you be cutting your own throat?
No. If it is the truth, the Russians will know already that I'm on board and they'll take no action. On the other hand, if they didn't know I was on board and they find I'm being kidnapped to China, they'll have me taken off.
How?
They'll find a way. Have you ever been through the Suez Canal?
No, I haven't.
Right. Then let me explain. Port Said is at the Mediterranean end, and Suez at the other, southern end, with 101 miles in between. It normally takes 12 hours to get through. That would be more than enough time for them to act.
But how?
Miss Metal, Elena, please believe me, I know how they work. A bribe to the right quarter and there'd be a canal police party put aboard somewhere. A quick search and I'd be whisked ashore, very quietly and discreetly. And I'd be on my way by car to the Russian embassy in Cairo within the hour. Have no doubts about that. And if you wish to come too, and then be returned to London in your own time, that would be arranged. I know. And I have the authority to promise that.
All right. But the problem will be to get the note to the consulate. It'll have to be tomorrow. I rather gather we're all to be locked up down below before entering Port Said harbour.
One of the crew. £50 if you'll hand it to a policeman, and 100 when we get to the other end of the canal and have proof that the letter has in fact been delivered. Unfortunately, I haven't any money.
I could provide the money, but nobody's going to be allowed ashore. I asked Captain Kyer if somebody could do some shopping for me, and he said no. We'd only be stopping for a few formalities in midstream and then going straight on through.
All right. Look, the formalities never take less than an hour. Canal dues to be paid and all that sort of thing. And they always put a couple of policemen aboard on gangway duty. See? The thing to watch is that we pick the right crew member.
The steward. The young Filipino boy. I've been teaching him a bit of English, and he seems grateful.
Well, there you are. Elena, will you really do that for me? I don't know how to thank you.
Don't try. It's much too soon to start cheering. And there's something I must make abundantly clear to you, James. I despise you for what you've done, and I'm helping you purely because what my father and Wainwright have done is just as bad, possibly worse. You, perhaps, were motivated by patriotism. They're just in it for the money, and that disgusts me.
If I told you that the whole damn business disgusts me also, would you consider me a hypocrite?
I don't know. I really don't know. Anyhow, I'm not your judge. Now then, let's get back to facts. The note.
I'll write it. In Russian. But I give you my word that I'll show you a true translation in English. I shall not in any way incriminate your father, or indeed Wainwright.
I don't need a translation. I can read and write Russian.
Mr. Carter. So, what have we got here, eh? You find yourselves a nice little love letter.
Shut your mouth, Kyer, unless you want a smack in the teeth.
Captain Kyer on my own ship, if you please, Mr. Carter. Miss Method, Mr. Carter, how about a little drink up on the bridge deck? We will be seeing the lights of Alexandria before long, and then it's only 2 jumps and a skip before we'll be picking up the Port Said pilot.
Kind of you, but I must go and change.
I'm sorry about that, Mr. Carter. I don't mean any harm, just try to make a little joke. Glad to see the ice beginning to break up a bit between you three, huh? Okay, I see you at drink time.
Fräulein Method, Herr Carter, will you come with me down below? Schnell, bitte. Hurry, please. The pilot cutter is coming out to us, and the captain wants you out of sight.
Where's Mr. Wainwright?
Oh, he's down there already. He gave us a little bit of trouble. We don't want any more.
None from me.
Good. Oh, wait. What have you got there?
My bag, if you must know. If we're to be stuck in some filthy hole overnight, I'll want a few bits and pieces, won't I? Or is that infringing your regulations? Oh, this is awful.
You can thank your father for it.
Can she? Her father? Or you, Wainwright?
Oh, not that again.
That again. It's true, isn't it?
Think what you like. We're stuck here for God knows how long, either way.
Yes, we are. Unless...
Unless what?
Oh, nothing. I was going to say, unless someone finds us here first. That's not very likely, is it?
Miss Method, gentlemen, welcome back into the lovely sunshine again. Very nice, eh? I hope it was not too uncomfortable for you down there. We did it in quick time this trip. Only 12 hours. Very lucky. Now, you want baths and a good breakfast, I bet.
Exactly. Now, if you will let me pass.
Of course.
Thank you, Captain Kaya.
She's not too happy, eh, Mr. Carter?
No, I don't suppose she is.
Well, I mustn't keep you. Oh, Mr. Wainwright, one moment, if you please.
Yes? What is it?
This letter. Maybe you ought to see it. You read Russian? Cyrillic alphabet?
No.
Right, I read it to you. It's addressed in English to the Soviet consulate in Port Said. Inside, in Russian, it says, James Carter, XX752-9, held prisoner on MV Skagerrak, destination unknown, believed to be China. The Meister Springer's daughter and one Charles Wainwright on board also. Request appropriate action. Signed, Sergei.
How did you get hold of it?
From the Filipino steward. Apparently, Miss Method gave it to him with £50 and a promise of a further 100 if he gave it to the cop on gangway duty. The steward knows what's good for him and brought it to me. Jesus, if that had got through, I could have been in plenty grief, mister.
Interesting. Thank you very much, Captain.
Okay, Mr. Wimber.
I don't think we'll mention this to either of them, if that's all the same to you.
Good, no. Just let them think it's gone on its way. What they don't know won't hurt them.
Exactly. Now I'd like to make a radio call.
Sorry, Mr. Wainwright, but my instructions on that are very clear. No calls. Complete radio silence until I get a call the other way, giving me the instructions that I got to pass on to you. If I don't carry out those instructions, then all sorts of things happen to me. Oh, nasty things, Mr. Wainwright. Like I don't get paid.
But that's absurd. You're supposed to be under my orders.
On my own ship on the high seas, mister, I am under nobody's orders but Oli Kyer.
All right, then, instructions. Who gave you instructions that I wasn't to use the radio?
If you don't know that, it's not my place to tell you. But it was the same guy who's paying me, and that makes him a very important guy in my logbook. I've worked for him before, and my money has been right there on the nail each time. Good? So, I do as I am told.
Very well, then I won't argue, but I would like to know what your general instructions have been for the trip. It will clarify things between us.
Oh, of course, I don't mind telling you that. Quite simple. I was told that 2 people were to be put aboard at Le Havre. You were one of them. At the last moment, that was changed to 3 people. I was to carry them east until I received firm directions about where I was to land them. I was to pass those directions on to you, like I just said. You were in charge of the prison passengers, but I am, was, and always will be in overall command of the ship. Okay? You go and get your nice breakfast now.
Bloody hell.
More coffee, anybody?
Not for me, thanks. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to catch up on the sleep I missed in the black hole.
James, I'm afraid...
Just a minute. Okay, he's gone. Right. What news?
It's bad. The letter wasn't delivered.
Oh, God. How'd you know?
I saw Pinder, the steward. Kaya's got the letter.
Well, that seems to have blown my last chance.
It was in Russian. Perhaps he couldn't read it.
I never met a Finn who couldn't speak Russian. He'll have read it all right. So now he knows that you and I are in cahoots, and we're back to square one. Elena, tell me, your honest opinion. What is Wainwright? Who's he working for?
Oh, I'm damned if I know. My father told me he was a British agent. He may actually be a mercenary.
A I knew for certain. If he is a mercenary, I might still be able to raise the ante on your father and buy him off. I actually started to sound him out along those lines before we left Calais, but we kept being interrupted. I had the distinct impression that he was interested.
Suppose you're right. What could he actually do? Now that we're through the canal...
He could arrange for me to be dropped off at an intervening port before we meet up with the Chinese. Aden, the Seychelles, Colombo. Anywhere there's a Russian consulate.
What about the captain?
Somehow I don't think the gallant captain would be too difficult, if the price was right.
I'm not so sure. In the end, he would have to account not just to my father, but to whoever's paying for the trip. Would your government outbid them?
I could explain it in a dozen ways.
Look, if you think that's a possibility, why bother with Wainwright at all? Why not deal direct with Kaya? At least sound him out.
It might come to that. But I think we'll find it easier and cheaper if we get Wainwright on our side first. Otherwise, Kaya would have to deal with him.
Okay, you continue to work on Wainwright, but if it proves to be a non-starter, let me have a go at Kaya.
He's a dangerous man. I don't think you realise...
I know what he is. He's worked for my father in the past. Let's just say there are one or two things I might be able to dig up. Come on, we haven't much time left.
I'll go and see Wainwright now.
Come in.
Wainwright, I've got to talk to you.
Not again, Carter. It's no use trying to make a crystal ball out of me. I don't know any more than you do.
Don't you?
We've just got to wait until this skipper receives orders and condescends to tell us what's cooking. Now, will you either get into your bunk or go and take a good, healthy jog round the deck? I'm trying to get some sleep.
All right. I'll stop fencing. Time for the truth. I mean, really the truth. I know you're a British agent.
So that's why you attempted to bribe me with 50,000. Pull the other one, Carter.
You know damned well I was trying you out. I wasn't certain then, I am now.
Good, so you're certain I'm genuine, true to label. I'm gratified. Now, will you kindly either shut up or push off?
Not only am I certain of your identity, but I know that you are the fall guy in all this. Even more than I. Wainwright, will you listen to me?
No, you know something, Carter. You're a bore.
Maybe, but you'd better listen to me. Unless you want to be handed over to the Chinese as well.
That's ingenious. When did you think that one up?
Your controller is the gaffer, isn't he?
The who? Sorry, I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Not good enough. You reacted, I could see. Do you want more? All right. George Henry Gaffney, the gaffer. Doyen of all the cloak and daggerers. You know who I'm talking about, and so do the Russians. They've known his identity for years. The Chinese know of him, just a little, enough to make them uneasy, and they desperately want to know more. They've knocked off an agent of yours from time to time and put the squeeze on them, but they failed to get anything important, largely because the agents have been low-category people who haven't been able to tell them much. Now, do you want me to go on?
Yes, go on. I'm listening.
I know for certain that the Meisterspringer took a double fee for my carcass. One from the Russians, one from the gaffer. Half in advance in each case.
It wouldn't surprise me in the least. So what then?
Naturally, he was loath to refund the advance to either party. But the gaffer had the greater hold on him, so he stood my people up and sprung me a day early, resulting in a complete box-up, as we both know. I was supposed to be taken to a safe house in Le Havre, wasn't I? Not Calais. Well, wasn't I?
I'll listen to your spiel, Carter, but I'm not going to answer any questions. Go on.
Wainwright, listen to this. Listen very carefully. Both the Russians and the Chinese want me, right?
Of course.
And you think your people are planning a double-cross in taking me to China?
That's what you keep saying.
Listen, damn you. The British were only pretending to hand me over to the Chinese. Actually, they want me back in Russia.
You really expect me to believe that?
It's true.
Why, for God's sake?
Oh, come on now. Surely you can work that one out for yourself.
You're trying to tell me that you've been turned round once again and that you were going to double back to us from the Russians. Is that it?
That's it exactly.
Well, now I've heard the lot. If the lie's outrageous enough, it has a chance of being believed. No good, Carter. You pushed it too far.
Nevertheless, that's the truth. The gaffer's plan was that I was to be taken to a so-called safe house in Le Havre, ostensibly to be put on this ship for China. But the Russians were to be alerted well in advance, and I was to be hijacked from there and smuggled aboard a Polish trawler going the other way, QED.
And while all this was going on, I was to be kept in the dark, was I?
That's the way the gaffer works, isn't it? Left hand not knowing what the right is doing. Tell as little as is absolutely necessary, and then at the last possible moment. That way the thing has more chance of looking genuine. And this had to look genuine. The Russians had to believe I was booked for China, and that the last thing the British wanted was for me to be snatched to Moscow.
Well, ingenious, very ingenious. The gaffer plays things close to the chest, all right, but not that close. He would have had to tell me.
Of course, at the last moment. But you weren't in touch, were you? Communications had broken down. Your man on the ground, Charlton, was as much in the dark as you.
They hadn't completely broken down. I did receive instructions at the last moment.
Yes, but via the Meisterspringer, wasn't it? Did you speak to the gaffer himself on the telephone? Did you get the instructions in writing? Code or en clair?
Mind your own business.
I'll bet my chances of survival against yours you didn't. So the Meisterspringer has won, hands down. He keeps the money the Russians have paid him. He's obeyed the gaffer's orders, and the fact that everything went haywire at the end will be put down to you and that drunken oaf Charlton. The Chinese get me, and, as a bonus, you. So he'll probably pick up a tidy little pourboire for that also. And he's still completely in the clear. Lucky old Meisterspringer.
All right, Carter, that's enough. I know what you're trying to do. Well, you won't succeed. I have my orders.
Which are?
You know damn well what they are. I've got to hand you over to the Chinese, and I'll do just that as soon as Kaya receives instructions about the rendezvous. Those are my orders, Carter. Nothing's changed. I don't know what you and that woman have cooked up between you.
Why not ask her? She'll confirm everything I've said. She's been bowled a curve by a fond papa, and she's hopping mad.
She's probably as big a liar as you are.
Probably, but you'll never know until it's too late, will you? Unless you get through to the gaffer. Tell him where we are, and ask for further orders. Orders that will transcend any that Kaya is working under now.
You actually want me to speak to the gaffer?
Yes, I do. Tell him that if he'll cancel the order to Kaya to hand me over to the Chinese, I'll give him the one thing your interrogators didn't get out of me after my arrest. The one thing that he'd give his eye teeth to know.
And what's that?
The name of the KGB's chief mole in Whitehall.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Didn't you know? I bet you did. A top civil servant, seemingly as British as Yorkshire pudding and kippers. The only question is, which one?
Are you serious?
A much bigger fish than I. Compared with him, I'm only a tiddler. Just try the gaffer with that, Wainwright. It's an offer he couldn't refuse.
Even if I believed you, it's no good, I'm afraid. Oh, I'd like to contact the gaffer myself, but Kaya won't play. He says he's under strict orders to maintain radio silence.
Well, we'll just have to get into the radio cabin ourselves, then.
Crazy. But if I did agree, I wouldn't want you breathing down my neck while I was encoding a message.
You don't trust me?
Like I trust a Bengal tiger with a spring lamb.
Hope for you yet. I was beginning to have doubts about your professional prowess.
Patronizing bastard. I'll probably need your help with the radio cabin door, though. He always keeps it locked. The light's out in Kaya's cabin.
So it should be. Did you see what he put away at dinner?
About 6 bottles of Swedish beer and a pint or so of akavit. Would just about have killed me. Come on. Got your bits and pieces?
Yes. Fortunately, one of the engineers left a pair of pliers on the deck. And I got some wire off a broken bit of rail. Right. Here we are. Keep your eyes skinned. The second mate's on watch, and he sometimes leaves the bridge and takes a turn round the deck. Of course. The thing had to be a blasted mortise. Damn, missed. Try again. Right. In. Wish I could risk a light. Now.
Shh. Someone coming. Okay.
Try again. In. Twist. Twist. Got it. In you go, Wainwright. Quick. I'll stay on watch here.
Get the blind drawn over the porthole. Lord. Now, where's the light switch? Ah, here we are.
Naughty, Mr. Wainwright. Breaking in like that. I was wondering what the scratching at the door was. Mice, I thought. I always sleep in the radio shack. Inward calls come in after midnight. Didn't you know that, Mr. Wainwright?
Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena in The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 episodes by Barclay Mather. Carter was played by Graham Blockey, Captain Kaya by Henry Stamper, and the First Mate by Jonathan Owen. The Meisterspringer was produced by Graham Gall and directed by Caroline Raphael.
In you go, Wainwright. Quick. I'll stay and watch here.
Get the blind drawn over the porthole. Lord. Now, where's the light switch? Ah, here we are.
Naughty, Mr. Wainwright. Breaking in like that. I was wondering what the scratching at the door was. Mice, I thought. I always sleep in the radio shack. Inward calls come in after midnight. Didn't you know that, Mr. Wainwright?
The Meisterspringer, a thriller in 6 parts by Barclay Mather, starring Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena. Episode 6, He Who Springs Last.
Oh, 400. The graveyard watch, we call this. Quiet and should be peaceful, but it isn't. Pity. I try to make it a pleasant voyage for you all, but what do I get in return? You come bursting your way into my radio shack like a burglar. Isn't the way for a gentleman to act, Mr. Wainwright.
Listen, Kaya.
There you go again. Captain Kayer, if you please.
Captain Kayer. You have no legal right to prevent my making a radio call.
Oh, I see. Passengers' rights, is it? But you have no legal right to be aboard my ship without a ticket.
I didn't ask to come aboard your damned ship.
No, that's right. Somebody else asked for you, and they paid your fare and the fare of the other two. And since they paid in hard cash, they're entitled to make certain conditions. The main one being that I keep complete radio silence until I receive a call releasing me from that condition. Okay, mister?
Look, the call I want to make in no way prejudices or endangers your ship or you personally.
No, but it prejudices my charter fee, Mr. Wainwright, and that makes it damn personal for me.
But how would your charterer know whether you had broken silence or not?
Didn't you learn anything at your mother's knee? All calls have got to be preceded by the ship's call sign and registered number.
Captain Kaya, your charterer happens to be my boss.
Fine. Then none of us has got anything to worry about, mister. I'm doing what your boss wants.
It's to him I want to make this call.
But he doesn't want calls from anybody. Certainly not until I hand Mr. Carter... Well, he doesn't want any calls. Sorry, Mr. Wainwright.
Just who are you handing Carter over to?
I don't know. I really don't. That's why I've got to sit in this goddamn shack every night, waiting for further orders. Look, if the charterer is your boss, You can talk to him when he comes up on the air.
I have reason to believe that something may have gone wrong back there. I mean, seriously wrong. That you might be asked to hand Carter to the wrong people. I've got to get in touch with my chief. I've got to have my orders clarified.
Well, then, like I said, you talk to him when he comes through to us.
But that might be too late. You see, well, the charter and my chief may not be the same man after all.
4:30. My God, when am I going to get a decent night's sleep? I'm sorry, Mr. Wainwright. I have got to close this thing down now. There won't be any inward calls until tonight. I will see you at breakfast.
Wait. Suppose I undertook to pay you the second half of the charter fee.
Then you'd have to be carrying an awful lot of mazuma.
Of course I haven't got it with me, but I could arrange for it to be paid any way you like.
I will see you at breakfast, Mr. Wainwright.
It was like talking to a brick wall. No radio calls, Mr. Wainwright, not to anybody, not till my charterer calls me.
Did you find out who the charterer is?
Not for certain. Oh, I tried, but he's much too cagey. There's one thing, though. I think Kaya genuinely doesn't know what the rendezvous will be, and he's waiting for the charterer to call and tell him. He's agreed to my speaking to him then.
That might be too late. I suppose it has occurred to you that we might be intercepted first.
It has, but it was the best I could do. I even tried to buy him off, heaven knows what with. Metro took back most of what he was offering in Calais. Here's Elena. Not to be shared with her yet, I think.
Any luck? Come on, I know you've been trying to get Kaya to let you make a radio call. So?
No good.
You should have let me handle it.
I doubt whether even you could have done any better.
I know the brute. Kaya's Achilles' heel is money.
Do you think I didn't try that?
How much did you offer him?
We didn't get that far.
Oh, great. Listen to me. How much could you go to?
She means, what's your credit limit, Wainwright?
I know what she means.
Well, then. Oh, come on! My neck happens to be in the kitty.
So might his be, and if it comes to that, so might mine. We don't know, do we? We don't know what these people are cooking up between them. All three of us were put aboard this ship unconscious. Put aboard by whom? We've been blaming my father. It could have been, of course, but we don't know.
It could also have been your mysterious boss, the gaffer. Yes, Wainwright, I know, big wheel in British intelligence and all that. So was Kim Philby.
Well, he was one of yours, so you should be all right.
There's only one possible way out of this, and that's to get in touch with your people back in London.
And Kaya won't let me. That's the whole point. He won't budge.
I think I could do a deal. It comes back to money. But I've only got a few hundred in cash.
Same here.
That doesn't put us in his league.
Perhaps he takes credit cards.
I could manage without the jokes.
No, I think he's right. For this kind of money, Kaya won't expect cash. He'll have his own channel of payment.
I don't know. I just don't know. I've never been in a situation like this before. And I don't suppose I ever will be again. If we come through this alive, I'll undoubtedly be fired. Why don't you try him with 10,000 for starters?
And if he raises me?
Go to what the hell you like. They can always turn it down.
All right, just as long as I know. Midday, he'll be swigging akavit up on the bridge deck, so this might be as good a time as any. Keep your fingers crossed.
Well?
As I thought. He's so corrupt, he's almost straightforward. He doesn't really know what's going on, but he'd have to be pretty stupid not to see that he stands to make bigger profits if he plays his cards right, and he's not stupid.
Then why wouldn't he deal with me?
Easy, he thought you were small beer.
Oh, for God's sake.
Listen, he's bright enough to have picked up that there's a tug of war between the Russians and the Chinese, and he's reckoned that if they wanted something enough, he'd get paid over and above my father's charter to deliver it.
So, what's the deal?
I've managed to persuade him that you're more important in all this than you seem. That you're a senior agent of the British government, and he's willing to do a deal.
For how much?
For £50,000 sterling.
Oh, is that all? And what's he offering for that?
For that, he will let you communicate direct with the gaffer in code, provided that you do the actual coding in front of him, and he approves it. He's prepared to place himself under your orders on condition that the $50,000 is paid to his nominee first, in cash.
Elena, we're a government department, not an Arab oil consortium. Still, I'll put it to the gaffer, if he'll really let me get at the radio.
I hope you know Morse. He says we're out of range for anything else.
Believe it or not, that's something I do know. I wasn't a Boy Scout for nothing. My God!
What is it, Mr. Wainwright?
They've accepted.
Why not, my friend? Quite a modest amount. I'm not a greedy man. 50,000. It hardly covers my oil bill.
Hello?
Something else coming in. Get this down, Kaya. Proceed to 17 north, 11220 east, fastest, ends.
Let's see, 17 north, 112.20 east. I don't believe it.
What?
I don't believe
What is it? Is it the rendezvous?
I hope not. It's the Paracels.
What's the Paracels?
A damn nasty reef. 2 days sailing southwest of Hong Kong. Just rocks, with a sandbank to the east. Any ship's master keeps well clear of it. It's a death trap.
Are you sure you've got the right place?
Sure. There is nothing else for 100 miles in any direction. The whole thing is covered at high water, just. You could run onto it and just like that, and rip the bottom out of your ship. What the hell does your bloody gaffer want us there for?
I don't know.
Well, perhaps you had better find out. It's still another 10 days sailing from where we are now.
Shut up, Kaya. He's sending again. Further orders awaiting you there. Stop. Ends. Conclusion.
How can orders be waiting for us there? There's sweet damn all there, goddamn.
Well, that's it.
Mr. Wainwright.
I'm stiff. What's the time? God, nearly 3.
Mr. Wainwright.
I've been sitting at this set for over 4 hours. I'm going to bed.
Listen, Mr. Wainwright.
We're 10 days away from it, you say?
Yes.
Right. Then this one is our secret. Make for these rocks, but as far as the others are concerned, we still don't know where we're going. Is that clearly understood?
Reckon we should see the reef rise any time now.
Yes, Herr Captain.
Hey, what's that? There, about 3 points off the port bow, just showing above the surface.
The black shapes are like a wreck.
Yes. Can you get your glasses onto them?
Maybe it's the first part of the reef. The sandbank should be about 15 miles to starboard.
East of 5-5. We'll reduce speed to 8 knots and double all the lookouts, mister.
Yes, Captain.
Now make sure they know what they're looking for. Sandbank, like a hog's back, and it's out of the water for no more than an hour at dead ebb tide. Have you got that?
Jawohl. We can't take any chances in this place.
8 knots. Half speed ahead, mister. Oh, do you see any more?
No, Captain.
Hand me those glasses. Damn. Now do you see? Just off the starboard bow, there's a gunboat, mister. The Navy. Now, what the hell? Damn, I don't like this at all.
I can see it. No, not the Navy, Captain. Hong Kong Maritime Police boat.
That's worse. He's signaling. Do you read, mate?
H-E-A... Heave to, astern. B-O... Boarding you. He's swinging round.
And he's got a gun on his foredeck. Acknowledge and comply, mister.
Charles, quick. There's a motorboat coming towards us from the gunboat. I saw Kaya and the mate signalling to it from the bridge.
Yes, so did I.
He's double-crossed us. This isn't the rendezvous.
Yes, it is.
How do you know? They haven't got through yet.
They have, 10 days ago. I didn't tell you.
Why, Charles?
In case your Carter did something foolish.
Then you know about the handover. It is the Chinese?
10 days ago, I had orders in code to proceed to this spot to meet somebody, an unspecified somebody. I passed the orders on to Kaya, and that is positively all I know.
And you didn't tell me?
I'm sorry.
Didn't it concern me? After all we've been through, all I've done for you.
I'm very grateful for what you did, but that doesn't put me under an obligation to break security to you.
Oh, we're back to all that nonsense, are we? Well, let me tell you something, Wainwright. If you hand that poor devil over to the Chinese, I'll show you what breaking security means when we get back to civilization. I'll bust the story wide open to the media.
We're not back to civilization yet, Miss Little.
Are you threatening me?
No, just reminding you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Stand by to drop accommodation ladder. Right, let go. Well, Mr. Wainwright, do you know who is coming aboard?
No.
Neither do I. But whoever it is, I hope you all get your business over and let me sail on damn fast. I don't like being hove to in shallow water. Here he is. Welcome aboard.
My God.
Hello, Charles. You didn't expect me, did you?
No, Gaffer, I certainly didn't.
Get your gear together, all three of you. I'm taking you off this ship.
Thank God for that.
Right, Captain Kaya, sealed orders in this envelope. You can get underway again as soon as we're back in the boat.
It can't be too soon for me, sir. Bon voyage, wherever you are heading.
Pretty cramped on the gunboat, Charles. No privacy, so I'd better get this over to you before the others arrive. Sorry about the unholy box-up. Nobody's fault on this side. It was all largely caused by that cunning old swine, the Meister Springer, playing both ends against the middle in order to double his take. Then our friend, the gallant captain here, followed suit. Anyhow, it's all arranged now. We hand Carter over at dawn tomorrow.
To whom, sir, may I ask?
Damn it all, you know to whom. The Chinese. Nothing's changed.
I think I have. I don't like it anymore.
What the devil's the matter with you?
Carter's the matter. He's not just one of the other side now, something to bargain with. He's a human being. We both know what lies ahead.
May I remind you that in handing Carter over, we will be effecting the rescue of Billingham. He's on our side. You'd better start sorting your priorities out, Wainwright. Not to mention such old-fashioned cliches as duties and loyalties.
Oh, don't worry. I'll carry out my duty. They don't have to bloody well like it.
I don't like it either. But I do try to retain a little objectivity. Oh, right, now, here are the others. Good morning, Miss Metold. And you, Mr. Carter. Sorry for the inconvenience. Down the ladder, into the boat, if you please. It'll be light soon. That's the Chinese boat. Dead on time. Passed her on the way out. Big motorized fishing junk. I'd better run over things again, Charles. The sandbank will be uncovered just as the sun rises. It's nowhere more than 3 feet above water, completely bare, half a mile long, 100 yards wide, like a cigar. The junk and ourselves will be anchored a mile apart, a mile offshore. They'll put Billingham ashore, the east end, just one man rowing, plus another one as escort, armed. We do the same with Carter at the western end, one of the sailors rowing. You as the armed escort.
Why me, Gaffer? Must it be me? You've got a dozen policemen and sailors on this boat.
Well, you know Billingham for certain.
So do you.
I happen to be in charge of the operation, and I'm not going to risk my neck if there's a slip-up just to spare your delicate feelings. You'll keep right on Carter's heels, your gun in his back. They'll be doing the same with Billingham. At the first sign of treachery, if, for instance, they try to snatch Carter without handing Billingham over in exchange, or if they try to palm off someone other than Billingham, you will shoot Carter. They'll do the same on their side if they think we're pulling something. The rowers, theirs and ours, must remain in their respective boats with their hands on their heads while you others are ashore. That's to make certain that neither side tries to upset the status quo. We'll have you in view the whole time, and you can bet that they will also. So no tricks, Wainwright. Just a quick job. Get it over. A clean exchange.
Clean, you call it? God.
It doesn't matter what I call it. An exchange at the midway point. You take over Billingham, they take Carter. You come back to your boat on the way back here.
What's that?
We're getting the boat ready. I must go and rouse Carter. Do you want a drink? I've got a flask here.
No.
Perhaps you're wise. I'm going to try to get Carter to have one, with a spot of something in it.
You think of everything, don't you?
Wainwright.
What are you doing here?
Eavesdropping. I heard everything. You're going to do it.
If you heard everything, you know I am. I have no option.
You should have thrown it in his teeth.
There happens to be another neck involved in this. Billingham's.
I don't know Billingham. I do know Carter.
I know them both, and one of them has to go over the top. You just thank your lucky stars that you don't have to make the decision. Here's someone coming back. You'd better push off unless you really want to get involved.
Very well, Charles, but think about it, won't you?
Right, Charles. Carter's in the boat. Inspector Snell will be rowing you. The sun's just appearing. You can see the bank faintly. There's a flash from the junk. That means they're setting out. Good. Away you go.
Right, sir. Just sit in the stern sheets, will you? Beside the other gentleman. It's only going to take us about 10 minutes. We've got to ground on the extreme western tip of the bank. I'll have to ask you to con me in over the last bit. Can you see the Chinese boat?
Faintly.
Fine morning. Going to be hot again. How am I for line? On course?
Yes. Shut up, Inspector. That's a good chap. I'll tell you if you go off.
Sorry, sir.
Pull to port a little. Hold it like that. In you go.
Grounded. Now, I understand I've got to keep my hands on my headset.
That's right. Be careful, they'll be watching from the junk.
What happens if the boat starts to drift off?
Oh, for Christ's sake, I don't know. Use your initiative. Come on, Carter. Let's get it over. Right. Straight ahead. Look, Carter, I'm sorry about everything. You know what I mean. You know I had to do it.
Shut up, Wainwright. You're only making it worse. I don't blame you. It's just the way the game goes. My only real mistake was to have gone treble. The Russians, the Chinese, and finally you people. Oh, God, look at Billingham. The poor sod can hardly keep on his feet. You don't mind my gabbling on like this, do you? Talk while I can. They have the silence rule in Chinese prisons. What the hell? The Chinese guard. He's down. He's been shot.
Run, Wainwright, run! Grab Billingham's arm and run back to the boat! Run, man, run!
Take his other arm, Carter. Quick! You heard what the man said. Run, for God's sake, run! Come on, Billingham, run!
This way, Mr. Wainwright! Out to the boat! They're getting a long shot from the junk!
Who fired that shot? You, Inspector?
No, not me. They reckon the risk of hitting you or Mr. Carter or the other gent too great at that angle.
Then who was it? They couldn't have managed it from the gunboat, not that far.
Mr. Method.
Method?
We put him ashore an hour ago. Pitch dark, Frogman's outfit lying doggo in a couple of feet of water. Our boat moving towards us yet?
Yes, bearing down on us fast. It needs to. Their launch is coming towards us like the clappers.
Come on, now! They'll make them wait for you! Go on, run!
But the Meisterspringer, Method, how will he get away?
Oh, he'll be all right. We made arrangements to pick him up.
Hello, Charles. Had a good sleep?
No.
Oh, Billingham has. He's looking better already. And we'll be back in Hong Kong in a couple of hours.
I've a few questions for you, Mr. Gaffney.
Now, what's the matter with everybody? Brilliant coup, magnificently carried out, and you're all looking like orphans of the storm. Except for Elena, and she's spitting venom at her father as usual. Oh, come on, Charles, cheer up. All's well that ends well.
You can skip the clichés. Why wasn't I told of this in advance? Why was I made a complete fool of? If you always planned to hang on to him, why was Carter deliberately tortured?
Oh, stop dramatising. Neither of you were told beforehand for the simple reason that you wouldn't have done it so realistically if you'd known the truth. As it was, you both looked your parts. And don't forget, you were under close scrutiny from the junk and from the escort, who would have dropped Billingham in his tracks, and you as well, if you'd betrayed yourselves by as much as a look or a gesture at the wrong moment.
It's all very well in theory.
And in practice, as it turned out.
What happens to Carter now? Back to Wormwood Scrubs?
No, I think not. Oh, no, fair dues. He's earned his quittance. Officially, he's been exchanged. I don't think we'll find the Chinese too keen to deny it and tell the world how we tricked them. Actually, it just disappeared a few £1,000s and a ticket to Brazil, that sun-drenched haven of the blown spy. I needn't feel sorry for him. His worst problem is likely to be boredom. And I have a feeling that James Carter will soon find an antidote to that.
He'll probably start again, on their side.
He might at that. or start a revolution, or become respectable and found a company, something. He's a real professional, and they're the kind that last the full course.
Like Metold?
The Meisterspringer? Well, yes, I suppose so, in a way. He'll do all right if Elena looks after him properly.
I'm damned if I see why she should, after all he's put her through.
What?
In fact, I think she'd be far better off leaving him altogether and letting someone else look after her. Me, for instance.
You really haven't understood, have you?
Understood what?
Understood about Elena.
What about Elena?
Well, that she's... Oh, she's out of your class, Wainwright. She's the real brains of the outfit. Did you never suspect? Even when she set up that deal with Kaya for £50,000, they were going to split 50-50 if we'd been fool enough to fall for it. That was just a little game on the side.
You mean...
Oh, yes. Yes, she pulled the strings throughout. You, Carter, even her old man, the Meisterspringer, were just a marionette. Oh, I wish I had her on the payroll.
So, all along, she...
Yes, yeah, all along. Think about it, Wainwright.
Christopher Good as Charles Wainwright and Melinda Walker as Elena in the final part of The Meisterspringer by Barclay Mather. Paul Metold was played by Cyril Shaps. Carter was Graham Blockey. The gaffer, Ronald Baddeley. Captain Kaya, Henry Stamper. The first mate, Jonathan Owen. And Inspector Snell, Roger Snowden. The Meisterspringer was produced by Graham Gall and directed by Caroline Raphael.